This weather, it fucking got me. And then also there are some monster deer at my house.
Is there already?
Oh my God. So,
Yeah.
a fresh pop.
Get it in. Yep.
Your colors are kind of fucking clashing today. You have on a very fire fit, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm really upset that you're debuting it before me, given the fact that that was created for me.
It was. It was. I was lining it up, and like I saw you had a new shirt on, and I'm like, which route do I go? And I have kahiki pants on, so something had to match.
I have my kahikis on too.
Yep.
Man. So I'm getting Aiden a pair of Sitka pants.
Oh.
Real actual camo instead of that fucking frou-frou shit they keep wearing.
I like to
buy him a pair of fucking insulated $340 pair of fucking Sitkas, and he's like, "Hey, dude, can't wear these; they're too hot."
Dude, I do like wearing those camo shorts with that shirt.
Yeah, right.
That shirt
Hey.
is nice.
I'm all right. All right, we're gonna have an open conversation about designing. Since Nash Wheeler is here, he is a demo crew member who won. Say hello, Nash.
How's it going?
He won the
Black Friday.
Black Friday. Good call, Dean. Thank you. I'm blank out, and Dean's always there to pick
Yeah.
up. So we run deals, or he was one of the random people chosen for purchasing eczema on Black Friday, and you are now here. It took you 8.5 months to get here, but we're here. But I was saying, like, going through all the different clothes whenever we're designing, and me, come this time of year, it's like, fuck, I know it's coming. I know there's going to be these off-the-wall colors that are specifically designed for Seth to agree to something else in this fucking drop. And like the one Bob has on right now, I was a little indifferent about some of the colorways because we brought back the old school AA gun logo because we have in this drop, we have the very first t-shirt we've ever dropped. The khaki on black AAR logo.
Yeah.
Very first one that we've ever dropped. Super excited. But anyway, this one, I was like, oh, man, I fucking love shit like this. I fucking love it. And I was just, I don't know where I was going. I got lost, but.
Big harvest color guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I was going. I was saying how, like, I love it. And then this shirt, I was very, very, very indifferent about. Like, I didn't think I was going to like it because of the bright colors. Like this kind of like yellowish gold with this like weird color red. And of course, Bob always says, like, you're going to love it. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking love it, dude, because you've told me this before, and you've been wrong, and I fucking hated it in person, and I hid my hate for it in front of you just to make you be okay with making sure I get some other kind of fucking harvest color I like.
Yep.
It's just an
He does
understanding.
that.
We do it for sure.
Yep.
We have respect for one another and don't be like, that was a really you like that, huh? I'm just basing, I don't think. But this shirt was one of those because there's a massive logo on the back. Massive. And I'm like,
print.
I didn't know if I was going to like it. It came in, I put it on, and I'm like, man, I really like this. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. And then when young Aiden said he liked that look,
Yeah.
I was like, I knew we hit.
We're in.
Yeah.
We hit a range on that.
It's the font. I think it's the font, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big. Yep.
Big font guys.
Great font.
But I'm excited because I mean we'll make the announcement now on the podcast here. So for the August drop, this drop is always something that it's between the summer drop, which is always a fucking shit show of hybrid shorts and cool shit, and then the hoodie drop, which is October, which is like my fucking, that's the tickle the testes drop for me. And we were like, what could we do? And Bob was like, I think we should do, and I'm like, what's coming across his head? And he like hesitated and looked at me and he's like, I think we should do 5 for $100. And my eyes lit up and I was like, fuck you. No, this 5 for $100 deal is like the most fucking clashing thing we've ever done. Cause I think it was my idea to do it early on, and Bob would fight me on it because it would fuck with the systems.
Yeah.
On the back end and create a nightmare for him. But I was like, Bob, just do your job and shut the fuck up. The people like it. The people love it. And he's the one bringing it up. So I was like, nice. And Bob's like, maybe we could do T-shirts and tank tops and Seth guts. And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, let's throw fucking hats in there too. And I'm like, whoa. We're going to throw hats in?
He was so stimulated. Like it was stimulant overload.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know about throwing no fucking hats into this one. He's like, fuck yeah, we should do it. And I'm like, holy shit, like I was sensory overload at that point. I'm like, so you're telling me that you think that our system on the back end, we're going to be able to do all this shit bundled on the website and do 5 for $100 mix and match t-shirts, tank tops, Seth cuts, drop shoulders, and fucking hats? And you're like, yes. And I'm like, oh my God.
You're like, well, we're not going to. Corey is.
I said all that with confidence because I knew what Corey was working on.
Corey's like, fuck.
Now he's the big systems guy.
Dude. And he, so we ended up this deal that for the August release, we are doing 5 for 110, and then you use your discount, the athlete discount code to get 10% off to bring you to 5 for 100. And everybody, there are 26 brand new, never done before items, except the initial.
The initial AAR logo.
So we haven't done that in years. So it is 5 for 100, 10 for 200, 3 for, what do we got? 3 for 300, or 15 for 300. Like it is, and we have a sticker sheet with this one too.
Yep.
We are pumped. Tons of cool shit. So that means that you are going to be able to get 5 fucking hats for $100. That's kind of where I started getting a little upset. Like inside, I was like, "Where did that come from?"
Right.
You're going to tell me that somebody could get 5 hats for $100? Yes. Oh man, this is a big deal. Because looking at it from the outside, I was like, that's where I thought immediately. I was like, we have 4 Seth cuts, and we have 11 hats. I could get 10 hats for $200. I'm fucking in, dude.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, and then like our big thing, like me and Corey looking at the whole like equation of how that 5 for 100 works, was to make sure that you could still use your favorite athlete code.
Yeah.
They can still get credit for the sale.
Yes.
But it's not dipping the already discounted 5 items for 100 below that marker.
Yes.
So it will take that 110 down to 100, and then it will discount any items that aren't included in the promo in the cart. They'll discount those.
Oh, so if you got if you didn't do 5 or 10, you still do that, but then you get the 10% off the other items.
Right. Yep.
Good call. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Development stuff.
Man, he's getting better at his job.
He is.
We're not going to tell him that in person.
No, never. Never.
Somebody actually called it last. So you posted the story of the video we took, and all 3 of us were wearing the Seth Cut shirts. So I told him, because I know it'd go nuts in the Demo Crew Facebook group. I was like, throw it up there. You know, I was like, post it up there.
Sent that to you.
Well, it's we just screenshot.
I saved it off the story.
So he posted it though, and of course everyone's like. Then they took his post, and other people are reposting it. They're like, "Are these all 3 new Seth cuts?" You know, but somebody asked, "I wonder what the prices are and whatever." And somebody actually replied, they're like, "I have a weird feeling there might be some crazy deal this drop, like a 5 for 100." Somebody said it. I read the comment. I was like,
"Bud,
yeah,
I like this is my every single day, every single fucking day, I bitch about society and the economy. It pisses me off beyond belief. I think it's the biggest bag of dicks in the world. FTG. I'm not going to say that. Well, then I'm done. But so, but every opportunity that we can to do something good for the people that support our companies, to get cool shit, to feel special, to do something like we take it. And that's what I've always fought Bob on, because I was like, we should be able to do these things and create opportunity and just cool things to happen. And now that we're true, like a seasonal limited release company with cool limited items in the fall that are outer workwear and special things. We're not just a t-shirt and hat company, but our roots are t-shirts and hats. And people love fucking Seth cuts and hats and t-shirts. So we were like, let's go. And that was cool that this is the opportunity. So any opportunity we have for people to be able to buy cool shit, still be able to get it at a great price, $20 fucking an item. $20 an item, and the way we're able to do that is through Bob and the team purchasing and volume and things like that. So it's a great opportunity that we were able to do this.
I think anytime over the years we've done 5 for 100, it goes nuts. Anytime. I mean, that's why people go crazy every time we bring it back. It's like,
it's my favorite thing.
And now there's like a spin on it with this one. You know what I mean? Because normally it's just t-shirts 5 for 100. Now you throw all these items in.
I think the last time did tanks, but hats has never been on it.
Hats hats aren't going to be on it. Our hats are. I think these are the nicest hats that I own.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've had other companies. You've worked with other companies that friends of ours that have reached out to be like, hey, dude, can you help us get some hats? They're high quality. They're fully customizable. They're high quality. You're able to do anything you want. We're able to put our own custom camo. Like, I love this hat because it's custom camo. It's ours.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing. It's a performance level hat. Like, look at the underbrim.
Underbrim.
Fucking nasty. I see that hat and I think Ralph Hemphill. He was my ex-girlfriend from high school. Her dad is a massive Florida State Seminoles fan. Like, fucking massive.
I'm big with Florida State.
Yeah.
And he, like, I mean, and every time I see that color, I'm like, Ralph. Ralph is like the consummate fucking American family man.
Yeah.
Like, never. I will say this again. I've never heard that man complain about work. Like, because I was with her for 2 years, I think, maybe longer, and never heard that man say anything negative about work. He did swing shifts, so it's like, oh, if it was his time to work midnight, nothing. You just say, yeah, I got to go to bed at this time. He didn't say, I gotta fucking go to bed here and do this. You never heard nothing out of that man's mouth like that. It was like, no, I got to go to work.
Yeah.
This is what I do. I do this. I do this. Oh, that's okay. I do this. And I'm like, oh, man, that's kind of it was a different mentality. I always had respect for that guy.
That's how Kim's dad is.
Oh, really?
I've never heard him bitch about work. Even when he was driving to Delaware every fucking day for work, swing shifts too.
Yeah.
From Reading. I mean, that's not a half hour. That's an hour and a half each way. But like never complained about having to go to bed, or like we'd be over like hanging out and like, yeah, he'd have to go to bed.
Yep, I'm gonna go. See you.
No, never bitched.
Yeah.
Never. Like talked highly about being able to go to work.
That's that thing where, like, I believe that where too many people want to like someone 100%. You know what I mean? Like, so many people, they want to, like, if they don't like you 100%, then they don't like you at all. It's like, no, it's okay. You can just take a piece of somebody and add that to your life. Like, I've always looked at that, and that's something from him. I mean, he was a tremendous guy overall with everything. But it was like, you can pull pieces of stuff from people, even if, like, it's just that one piece of them that you can add value to your life with. And that's something I noticed that he did that I'll never forget it. Never forget it. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I am your host, Seth Feroce, here with my heterosexual life mate, Bob.
What's up?
And we have two, I was going to say, I blanked out there for a minute. Who am I? Who am I? Wait, am I?
Where are
I'm
we?
Seth Bob. I'm Ron Burgundy. Here with the snack king himself, Dean Perrone, and our esteemed guest, Nash Wheeler.
How's
Say
it going?
hello, Nash, again.
How's it going?
And Aiden's here, too.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Aiden.
Hey.
Hey,
But Nash is in town. It's good to have you here. It's been quite the past, less than 24 hours you've been here. So far, you've hung out with Dean quite a bit. We filmed a YouTube video last night training. You got to eat dinner. You got to have breakfast with Dean. It's a good time hanging out with him.
Oh, always.
Yeah. So, no 10,000 calorie challenge.
No.
Never know what's coming out of my mouth. Or going in it.
Or
for that matter.
But Nash, you're in the demo crew. We'll just go through. I mean, how we said it on the video, but we'll say it again. Where are you from? What do you do? How long you been part of the demo crew? Run us through.
I'm from northern Michigan, like 3 hours northwest of Detroit. And
Is that in the Upper Peninsula?
No, I'm like another 2.5, 3 hours from there.
They call that the UP.
Youper.
You try to say Heather's from Canada. That's basically Canada.
Oh, okay. What do you do up there?
Literally, it's pretty desolate up there. It's
For
snow.
work?
Oh, what
work.
do I do? Yeah, I drive tires around the state.
Ah.
So I drive from almost one side of the state all the way to the other, like 330 miles a day, delivering tires to auto shops.
Rubbers.
Never a
The rubber
fan.
business.
I was never a big fan.
So you just driving truck, delivering tires. Mm-hmm. Nice. How long you been doing that?
4 years.
Oh, good deal. So you're 24 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
So you were just 20 years old, got hooked up. Good people, good Good.
Yeah,
decent job?
I was 19 when I first started it.
Oh, nice.
Got my chauffeurs at 19 and started driving around.
Nice. I know Adeline Adeline got a flat tire for the first time. You helped her out yesterday while I
did,
took
yeah.
Hannah to the doctor's. Asshole. I was like,
Well, so when we went up, I went in with her. I was like, what happened? I was like, how do you have a flat? I was like, those are brand new tires. And
Yeah, they are.
she looked at me. I was like, your dad say that? She's like, what? I was like, oh, these are fucking brand new tires. And she's like, yeah,
I did.
He did.
yeah, and then got the bill, and like I was like, hey, do you see how much these fucking things are?
Yeah.
It's $230 for a fucking tire. Michelin Model SG. No, I don't know what they are.
And we both said the exact same thing to her about the you hit a
Did you
fucking
hit a curb?
You hit a curb?
Yeah, yeah,
it's on the
so-
sidewall. How the fuck else?
Yeah.
But there is no scraping or anything on the sidewall, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was a fluke or maybe she has an unwanted friend that just slashed her tire. I don't know.
That's female driving.
Why are tires so expensive?
Great question.
Yeah. Why?
That is a really good question. I wish I could tell you because I get asked that every day.
Really?
Yeah, no, because I mean, from when I started, like tires that I bought for my truck 4 years ago for $120, and I can get them like basically wholesale cost. The same tires are $180 now,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Why do they cost so much?" But it's like we're doing the same markups we've done, or if not a little lower sometimes. But we just have to pay the manufacturers so much more.
That is crazy.
I work for a wholesaler, so we're the middleman. We get it from the manufacturers, and then we just distribute it to the auto shops.
If a simple tire went up $60 fucking in the past 4 years, that is astronomical. That is unbelievable.
My bike tires are $100 a tire.
What?
My race tires,
Get the fuck
they're
out of here.
$100. Yeah, yeah.
God.
They might go on sale for like $85, and I'll buy like 6 pairs.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Stock it up.
yeah.
Your average
literally,
tire for the
I
back
do.
of an ATV, you're looking for a decent one, you're looking to pay $160, $180 for one tire on the back of an ATV.
Yeah. Bro, I had
I'm not kidding you. It's ridiculous.
I had 3
I am way too closed in. Like I am way too like engulfed in work and not everything else at times.
I had 3 flats in the last month and a half. Like the tires last 300 to 500 miles. That's a lot for a road bike. Like think about putting the miles in, but I had a flat within 12 minutes of riding like 2 weekends ago, and I'm like, bro, that's $100. Because like I can plug them on the fly,
Yeah.
reseal them, and then I'm good for my ride. But then it just they don't plug like a regular car tire would. But yeah, $100 gone, fucking
Oh my
brand new
God.
tire. Yeah.
Oh my God. Rubbers.
Yep.
Every time I think of that, I think of Bad Boys 1 with Will Smith. Remember? And he's like rubbers, 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 rubbers. Yeah. No, I'm in the rubber business. Man,
Yep.
fucking ATV tires, $180.
Yeah, like a 26-inch ATV tire.
At least like a
That's
good
big.
one.
Yeah, of
or
a
a
decent-
decent tire, not like a.
Even cheaper ones, like 120, 130. Yeah. You can get the car for like a Toyota Corolla cheaper than you can for an ATV.
Yeah, because Adeline, it was a Michelin Primacy AS, 225, 70, 17, I think was the tire, 65, 17.
Yeah, probably like 65.
Yeah, 65, 17, and the thing was $230. That was tax included and everything. I'm like, holy fuck, this is a RAV4.
Well, 'cause, yeah, you got to
A
think
RAV4.
because we get it from the manufacturer, have to mark it up a little bit to the shops, and then they have to mark it
Oh,
up to sell
yeah.
it to you.
Yeah, of course.
And
I mean, that's the nature of the beast with
Yeah.
everything, but I just couldn't believe it.
It's
Dude, that's $1,000 for 4 tires for a RAV4.
and like when I'm
nuts, dude.
and when I'm listing the price, I'm listing the price because I don't know, like every shop marks up different, so that's like what they would buy it from us at.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you'd
for
probably
sure.
be including mounting and everything, spending over $200 for one ATV tire.
I didn't know if they gave like the Feroce discount at all up there,
Yeah, no, they didn't.
because their like name I was like Feroce, like, and I kind of like gave them like a look.
That only works with the cops.
I don't know, like,
It only
what the
works with the cops. That is going to be, I mean, dude, I did that. I fucking tortured my parents growing up. Like just my dad, because my dad he was the one that installed kitchens or countertops and cabinets at like all of the like the local fucking police departments or fire departments, things like that. Like we went and would install them or whatever. And his one friend was the chief of police out in Allegheny Township, and yeah, I did some dumb shit and got in trouble. And getting caught naked at the t-ball fields, coming into work. Did I ever tell that story?
Been there, you know.
Did I tell that story on the podcast?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I got caught naked down the fucking t-ball field with some broad, and I was a mess. I was in my truck. I was fucking butt naked, and so was she. She took my shirt. And then I put the pants over top of my legs.
Like just laid them over?
I laid them over top of my legs. And this guy, the cop, came up to the window, and he like, it was obvious, and he's like knocks on the window, and I like put it down, and he's like, "Hey," like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Nothing."
You just looked like SJ there. You literally look just like him.
So I'm like, "Nothing," you know, and he's like, "Hey, give me your license." Okay. I lift up.
Did you take
I
it out
lift
of
up
them?
my pants, and it's in the bucket. It's in the back of the pocket. I took it out and I handed it to him, and he's just looking at me, looking at my card. He goes, "You live right there," and I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You should be there right now." And I was like, he's like, "I'm be right back." So he goes back to his car, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Damn it!" He comes back. Gives me the license, and he goes, "Go home right now." I was like, "You got it, bud." So I put it away, put it back in my pants, and so I go home, and it's fucking, dude, it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I got to go to work in the morning. So we end up going back to the house, and then I go home, or then I go to work the next morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm driving to fucking work. Get to work, and I'm a mess. Hungover as a motherfucker. Just an absolute nightmare. And at 7 o'clock, my dad comes out of the office, because my dad's always at work by 6:30 at the office. So I'm sitting there with the guys, and we'd always exchange stories, and they'd always ask me about what the fuck I'm doing being an asshole. And my dad comes out, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck." I'm like, "I didn't get in trouble, you know what I mean? I'm good." And he goes, "You have a good time last night?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You did?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What'd you do?" And I'm like, "Nothing, dude." He's like, "Where were you last night?" And I was like, my dad usually never asks me questions like this. And I was like, "I went out to the bar." And he goes, "Did you meet somebody?" And I'm like, "Yes." He goes, I was like, "Why are you?" I was like, "What are you fucking with me about?" And he goes, "I talked to John this morning," which is his buddy. I was like, he goes, "Apparently had a good time last night, huh?" And I was like, "Yes." He's like, "Go to fucking work." I'm like, "All right, Dad." And my mom would bust my balls about it all the time. She'd be like, "Yeah, getting caught down at the t-ball fields naked, you asshole." I don't know what to tell you, Mom. I'm a ladies' man. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Good times. I tortured my parents. So where I was going with this is I don't know what's going to happen as my kids grow up, because all the shit that we did, you weren't no fucking angel neither.
No.
And, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, what's going to happen in my life? What's going to happen the first time Madeline gets pulled over? And I have no clue. I have no clue. Because my dad was well known in the community just because he did kitchens and bathrooms and, you know, was a good dude. Mm-hmm. So, like, whenever I got in trouble, people were like, "Oh, you're Greg's son." I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just like him. A little bit of a fuck up, but I'm a good guy. A little bit of a fuck up, but I'm a good guy. I show up for work no matter what." That was something that everybody that, like, I don't know, because I was a bit of a degenerate dickhead, but they would all that was one thing that I was known for. Like, I showed up for work. I was always there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm terrified about that.
Yeah, you got the same thing, girls.
Yeah,
dude.
so it's like, I mean, we've talked about this numerous times. It's like, I know what I was doing. Times are worse now, obviously, right? And it's like, I look at a lot of the stuff I did where I should either be in jail or dead.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not so much worried about them doing the stuff I did, but the boys they're with doing the stuff I did.
Yes.
Because it's bad.
Yes.
So that's what terrifies me, dude. It's like now I'm on the other end instead of just me being the dickhead boy in the situation. I have my daughters that could be with these dickheads. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Did we do dumber shit than kids are now?
So here, this is.
I think yes and no, but I think now it's just worse. Like, I mean, all the social media stuff. Everyone's got cameras on their, the phones. It's like everything's recorded.
We used to get hammered at steal beer from your parents. They didn't know it, but they knew it because they'd show up and there's no fucking beer the next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
What you guys do? Drank it all?
The bottle of vodka now tastes like water.
That was the most
Like
obvious
refilling
one.
this one back up.
Like, oh, we're good. It's half and half.
Like, dude, if I go in and grab my bourbon, and it tastes like water, I'd be like, you motherfuckers. But
We'd tap the same one week to week and keep diluting it. The same bottle. Like, how did we...
But even so, like I was saying, like we'd get hammered and there was these bushes, these trees outside of the fucking side door on my parents' house. And my one buddy the one night got fucking ripped. He's my best friend growing up, Mike. And he got hammered and it was like a long hallway out the side door. So we had the doors open. We'd go fucking, burn them on the outside of the door, smoke cigarettes and just fuck off. Like all of us siblings and their friends and everybody come over. Well, he got ripped the one night and took off running down the hallway. These were massive fucking like tree bush, like pine trees. They weren't pine trees, they were a different kind. But anyway, he took off and literally just jumped straight into him. Like flipped into him down the hill because it was going down a slope. Flipped into him and like ended up on the other side like perfectly fine. So it like turned into a thing. And I'm like, dude, if you saw people doing that today, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? But I don't know. I don't know if it's worse or better or worse.
I know, we don't have like a
gauge.
Oh, yeah, we don't have like a direct line to that age group anymore.
No, I'm scared about the drugs too.
That's the only
That's
thing
what
that
scares me the most because drugs were a lot cleaner back then. If that's
like-
a thing. If that's a thing,
think
like
they were.
Like they were.
They
like
were
it's
pure.
like
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar cared about quality drugs for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pure.
Honestly, that's what scares me to death. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't. Even the weed. That's the thing. Like I was just
because
watching.
every stuff's laced now. Like,
I was watching. Yeah, I was watching this thing, and even the fucking weed is laced with fentanyl. I was like, "What are you doing?
Terrifies.
What are you doing? Why are you ruining a good thing?
Yeah.
Even the cocaine's no good anymore."
Yeah. At least the last time I smelled it, it wasn't. No, but honestly,
That is no good.
Hey,
Nope.
that is what scares me to death, though. Like, because the fentanyl thing's terrifying to me. We didn't have that back then.
No, dude. Yeah, no, it wasn't. That's the one thing that scares me. It's not so much anything else. Like, hey, just, I don't care if you go, if you go have a couple beers, go hang out. Like, it's fine. Don't drive.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Just be honest and don't drive. Don't do anything stupid, okay? But then whenever you start tinkering with the drugs, and the thing is, it's like everybody's going to smoke weed at some point. Like, it's just like a thing that happens in life, whether you're a teenager or you're in college or wherever. But it's like now it's not even, like it could be laced. Are you fucking with me? Like, you're out of your mind.
Which is also crazy when you're talking about weed, because it's like now it's legal in half the states, too.
Yeah.
And then they're still fucking it up by lacing it with this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, now you can, I don't know.
No, now in Michigan, you just hear all the people that are that have been growing it for years and had their customers. Even when they weren't allowed to grow it, now they're just like, now I'm losing all my customers.
Yeah,
But they're like, well, when I can go buy it legally and not get in trouble with this bag on me, why would I?
yeah. Why wouldn't I?
Right.
Yeah, I know. I met a guy in Michigan that grows his own mushrooms. Yeah. He likes them.
Yeah.
He was a different guy.
Yeah.
I have his number because I want to bring him on the podcast one day.
Yeah.
Talk to him about how he did it. He'd bring us anything we want. Yeah.
That scares me.
He is a different character.
Yeah.
Swell fella. He
Yeah.
seemed like a nice guy.
Oh yeah,
I don't think
trust
he'd
that he's
lace-
a good dude.
I think that he would just want to impress us. This is the thing that's different. Like, it would be more or less, he would just want to impress us with the quality of his mushrooms. Rip our faces off that way. Not so much give us fentanyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a swell fella that wants us to experience the psychedelics.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll all try.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Fuck it, we'll all try.
Yeah, we'll all do something.
Mushroom pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Good
taste
mushroom
test.
podcast.
Yeah. We'll record it. and then we'll rewatch it
Yeah.
before we put it out.
Probably won't go anywhere.
Yeah,
It
probably
will
won't
not.
get posted.
We probably won't talk for.
We'll think we're talking.
Did you, bro? Could you imagine if we did that and we go back and watch it and there is like 20 minutes of straight silence?
So we're
Just sitting there
We're just
staring
looking at
into
each
the
other
corner.
like,
I just saw a clip of a comedian that takes mushrooms like towards the end of his act. Like he won't do it for the whole act, but like the last portion, like he was like closing up his whole act. I forget who it was, but he like has a guitar in his hand too, and he's like, all right, he's like, we're gonna wrap this up, getting way too high. And then he's like looking around and he starts to talk to someone. He's like, oh, you're not there anymore. He's like, whew. He's like, we need to wrap this up. There was no one there. There was no one on stage with him. But I'm like,
I have not.
I do not have good experiences on mushrooms.
I have had great experiences.
Yeah, I've had all bad, all negative.
But you were doing a little tinkering with the microdosing.
The microdosing, way different. If I go full blown, I'm a thinker. I
don't like seeing shit or being out of control of my
I don't
thoughts too
mind the
much.
seeing shit. I like that. Like that doesn't freak me out. It's like like those underlying bad things that are in my like subconscious. They pour out.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You gotta keep those things at bay down low.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. Whenever I
always took them with shitty people. That's probably
Yeah.
yeah,
the
no.
story.
man, I think his name. Let me think. I think it was Mike Honeck. Is who I did. He seemed like such a scrawny little fucker, 18 years old, when we were in college, like first year, and I was 20 because I did 2 years at community college before I went, and he was there, but it turned out like dude was just a wild guy, but also like a fucking martial arts specialist, like so like he beat the fuck out of you. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen it coming. But anyway, he was wanting to get a group together to do it, and I was like, oh fucking yeah, dude. It's like I always wanted to try. He's like, it matters a lot, like the people you're around doing it, and I'm like, oh yeah, and he kept saying it over and over. I'm like, I don't want to do it around weird motherfuckers, man. Who am I doing it with? And he started naming people. I'm like, I don't fucking know any of them. He's like, I'll be there, dude. And I'm like, I don't really know you. I just know you for like 3 weeks now. But yeah, we ended up doing a tea. The first time I did it, we did a tea, and I got fucking super ripped. But it was only like 3.5, 4 hours because the tea was super. At least that's what he said. I don't know if it's true. Fucking smacked you in the face, but then like
Didn't last too long.
didn't last as long. It was a blast.
The first time I did them, I was the only one at the party that did them.
Really bad idea.
Really bad idea. And it was like a poker night. Like we were trying to play poker, and I'm tripping my balls off.
Oh my god!
Like there's
Bob.
like I'm literally sitting there, and they're stealing my chips, and I can't say anything about it. Like I'm watching people like
Sitting there with your
they're
cards
taking my
down.
shit. I'm like, how am I out of fucking chips already? And like I bought back in.
Oh
Start
my
to play
God.
again. Yeah. Cards were fucking with me.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. They told me I killed someone.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can't do that,
Dude. It was a shitty group.
Yeah.
Shitty group.
Loser friends.
Yeah. And it was like well over an 8 that I ate to my face.
Bob,
I know.
what were you thinking?
Everything I read, said like an 8 was the golden rule.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
With horrible people.
Horrible people.
Those were the most exotic looking mushrooms I've ever had. The first time I did them, they were legit like baby blue and red and
Well, that's what this fella said
they were
from
cool.
from the Michigan area.
yeah,
Like if I have him, he's still in my notes.
yeah.
And like you see him, if this guy comes in, like you'll be like, oh.
I remember him.
See, I definitely
Where was he
remember.
at the Detroit
Yeah.
Pro or something?
Yeah,
Was that where he was
Yeah,
at?
we were at the Detroit
Yeah,
Pro.
yeah.
Dude, met a ton of really great people.
Yeah.
Nash was there.
Yeah.
And it was just like he came up and I saw him all day because he was like pretty fucking jacked.
Yeah.
He had one of those physiques that like he was jacked, but then he just looked like oddly strong.
Yeah.
Like there's every now and then you see somebody and you're like, because he's a bigger guy too. He wasn't a smaller fella. He's a big fucker. And like I'm like, I saw him walk around all day and then he came into the line, and then eventually we started talking. I was like, "Ooh, you are an odd fella. Holy fuck." And then he started talking about the mushrooms and gave me a chocolate bar. I still have the chocolate bar.
Really?
Okay, I know who you're talking about now because I saw that.
Yeah, he gave me a chocolate bar, and he's like, "You want one?" And I was like, "You have it?" And he's like, "Yeah, in my car." I was like, "I'll take a chocolate bar. I still have it. I haven't eaten anything of it." He's like, "Yeah, here." And I'm like, "Holy!" He came back in with the chocolate bar. He's like, "You be good to go home with this?" I was like, "We're driving home. Perfectly fine."
Yeah.
He's like, hey, let me get your number as well.
Oh, I said because I would love to know the process. Educate the people on how to grow their own mushrooms.
Fun guy.
Fun guy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man, this is tons of stories pouring out of us this morning. Huh?
Yeah.
At least out of me.
If I still sold weed like I did in high school, now, I'd have cool business cards and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Have cool marketing behind it.
for sure. I have 5 for $100 deals. Like, oh man, I can't wait for Seth to run his 5 for $100 deal. Mix and match fucking weed, mushrooms, and blow.
Yeah, I did the 2 for 15. 2 dimes for 15. That was
It was a big look at you.
dude. Friday afternoons were fucking.
Could you imagine the
lucrative.
labels you would have on your bags?
I know I designed the labels and everything.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just open up our own weed company. We do cool labels.
I mean, it's about the only thing we've never looked into.
Yeah. Cutler has his own weed company, I think.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Should call
Yeah, he's
Jay.
involved in something.
It'd just be like
I bet you didn't think back when you were packing the bags in your bedroom that you were just planning a business model for
I
later
know.
on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it all started there.
yeah.
Supply and demand.
That's all it was. I learned about cocaine. You learned about weed.
Yeah.
George Young, he's like, George, you had the wrong dream.
It's such a great movie.
I love that fucking movie. It's
God,
crazy.
I used to bring so much weed into my mom's house.
Oh, dude.
There's so much in there.
Oh, dude.
I asked her, I was like, did you know? She's like, what, that you smoked weed? I'm like, no, but I sold a ton of weed. She's like, no.
Oh, my God.
She had no idea. I was like, you never found anything? She's like, I never looked through your shit. I mean, it was all right there. I didn't hide anything. I'd get Foot Locker bags. Foot Locker bags. Fucking huge.
Weed.
Yeah.
Like, okay, here's the thing.
Like, what the fuck?
Think about
You fucking
think
Foot
about
Locker
you
bag.
having a Foot Locker bag full of weed. Like, think you have a son.
Yeah.
Okay. You're working all day at your very wonderful company.
Mm-hmm.
You work, 10 hours a day, go home, train, and your son has Foot Locker bags full of weed. And you walk in, you're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. I don't know.
I had ounces of cocaine. If I walked in and SJ had ounces of cocaine in his room,
It's not okay. It's not okay.
bro, no. Like, what was I thinking? I look back, I'm like, who the fuck? What are you doing? How would you do that?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It was intense.
Yeah.
Intense. And then it was really good cocaine. So then everybody liked it.
Yeah.
It was holy fuck. You know how like when you watch Wolf of Wall Street or Blow, the beginning is so cool,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then like there's a fucking
the turning point.
climactic point of turning into a different movie. And you're like, now it's starting to get bad. But no matter how many times you watch that movie, in the beginning you are fucking amped, loving it.
It's
and then
funny.
you get to that point, and you're like,
I start to zone out on those movies. Like I'm like not interested when things turn bad.
yeah, because that's when you turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. That happens. I lived it because every time I was like, yeah, this is fucking cool. Like playing it in my head, I was like, man, I was nuts. And then I'm like, oh, that's why it was really fucking bad. It went from cool to bad very quickly. I think if I walked in and saw SJ fucking wrapping up fucking half grams and grams and had 2 ounces of cocaine on his fucking desk, I'd be like, hey, bud, let's have a talk. Let's sit down. Let me teach you how to do this right.
You're doing this all wrong.
You're doing
okay?
this all wrong. First, let
You're
me try
weighing it
this.
without the bag. You weigh it with the bag. Fuck them people.
They don't have a scale. Fuck them.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Yeah, I would not do okay. It'd be done, bud. You'd be My god. What was I thinking? Learned a lot about people though. That was where I learned the most about people. Yeah. That's what I find fascinating about drugs the most, I think. Is just how people act on them,
yeah.
after they're done them, before they take them. Like you learn a fucking shitload about people. It's wild. Crazy.
That was a good pop, man.
Man, you know what? We got 5 people here. We're gonna have to look. Oh man, there's Dean Jacked on Instagram. Hey, you know, I'm gonna say, dude, that was the comment on the YouTube video. The fact that Dean is 49 melted people's minds.
The driveway workout?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dean's 49 years old. That's probably the one that they're like, that it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't think people realize I'm that old.
No. Dean's more of an anomaly than I am in certain aspects.
The only reason, like, I realize is, like, telling the stories of when you wanted to do the show when you were 40, and that was that long ago now.
Yeah, I don't think I competed till I was,
You said you wanted to do it before you were 40.
Yeah, I think I was 39 when I did my first show. That's why I think it's funny where, like, people sometimes I'll see on Instagram where they're like, I'm 26. Do you think it's too old to do my first show? I'm like, nah, dude. I was almost on Social Security before I did my first show.
That was... Yeah, dude. You were closer to Social Security than you were 18
Yeah,
years old.
Seriously.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's wild to think about. Like the success that you have had in the fitness industry here, from not being an IFBB pro, you were like an influencer before influencers were cool.
Well, the show thing, too, started, that's what it was. I never saw myself competing ever. Like, I mean, I think I've told it here before a long time ago on the podcast, but it's like, for me, it was like a bucket list thing. Because at the gym, there was some coaches there and people that were doing shows, and they kept gassing me up to do one. And I, like, laughed it off for, I think, a year straight. I'm like, I would never do that. Never even thought about it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, fuck, why don't I just do it? It became a goal to, like, just more of just to do the prep to see if I could start something, finish it, and get on stage. And then once I did that one show, it was like a little bit of an itch to get up there and do it again and do better. And I did 6 of them.
And you did 6 of them?
Yeah. And then the one next year I'm going to do.
You can do one next
I
year?
think so. Maybe.
Holy fuck.
Maybe.
You do one, I'll do one.
Yeah.
Come do the amateur at the Detroit. I can actually drive to make it to see that.
Well, I would do one for sure, but then I would come up here to do like you know, Masters Nationals or something. I would end up here for sure because this is where I would come up to get like a Masters Pro card.
Yeah.
In men's physique.
Dean Perrone, IFBB Pro.
And then never compete again.
Oh, you should chase that shit.
I,
You should do
dude,
it.
Ty was gassing me up to do it this year, but he was like it would have been about 10 weeks of prep, which I probably could have done, but
Yeah.
Just do it.
but I just didn't do it this year, obviously. But
Hey, dude, you
You could
should.
get it.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good
You'd
idea.
win a Masters.
I mean, you're up here so much, just come up, do amateur at the Pittsburghs, and then come up like a little bit later for Masters Nationals.
yeah,
I mean, Aiden, we looked at
Yeah.
him last night. Aiden's working with Kyle. Kyle's a good coach.
Yeah.
Kyle's a good coach.
I
Aiden
feel
looks
it's
really good.
coming soon. Something.
what'd you say?
It's in the back of my head, like eventually, like a bucket list. Yeah.
Well, you've transformed big time.
That's
How
what I
long
mean.
have you been with him? Not just a couple months, right?
Like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it's
but from
been...
beginning from when he started with Kyle to what he looks like now is insane.
How tall are you?
About 6 foot.
So Aiden went from 6 foot, like, debating on hiring Kyle as his coach. And I was like, yeah, I mean, he's a good coach. He for sure is, just because some of his clients and the way they look. And then how much did you weigh when you started?
Probably close to 210.
Yeah. Aiden was, what are you, 188 right now?
Yeah, like 188.
Fucking look like a completely different human being. It is drastic, the difference from where you started to where you are now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I was like, that's whenever, because I was like, Aiden's 6 foot tall, lanky, long arms, long extremities, like that. A body type that is very difficult to get to add muscle, lose the body fat because you were the fat kid growing up for there. So you got like this unwanted fat in certain areas that is super hard to target, quote unquote.
Right.
But that dude, like how you look now, I'm like, bro, you got a whole, like it's a whole different physique.
And it's a nasty vacuum.
That's what I'm saying.
You
bro,
love
yeah.
the vacuum.
I did. Yeah. You saw
Bro,
that comment the other day on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sydney.
So, I mean,
Once you get that baseline down, dude, it's game over.
it's just, it's learning and progressing. But yeah, I'm impressed.
I'm liking it. Fun.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Something
do a
to
show
work
next
towards,
year
dude.
together,
It's
man.
Do it together.
Hey, maybe we do one together.
Maybe we could.
Us
Dude.
three.
Yeah, let's do it all. I'll do one.
Fuck it, we'll all do it.
I'm not doing one. I'm not doing it.
Did you see? I was watching Sal for Scylla.
Yeah.
he did an Ironman.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was following along with Sal the whole time. That morning, I was like, "All right," I was like, "Here he goes. Let's see him do it." So I was following him all day, and then I didn't know that like a group of first form people did it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Teach
yeah,
did
dude.
it too, right?
They were, yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
Teach did it too,
Yeah.
and then I looked and I was like,
They had a crew. I think they had 8 guys.
I know he was saying
Yeah.
that. I was like, I thought it was just him. And then the day before on Saturday, they were posting. He posted about Teach was there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
holy fuck! And then afterwards, I thought it was just those two because they're good buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a group of them. I'm like, hey, dude, like y'all are some dangerous motherfuckers.
Yeah, they've been training together for months for it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they
I thought
did.
it was just him.
No, they did like all their sessions together and all the sick first form kits. And yeah,
I saw the kid.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
think Teach, because I knew Teach was doing it from when we were just out there. We talked to him about it because
Oh,
yeah.
Heard it was a rough day. That was a rough race.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the
I was going to ask you about it because I didn't know
Yeah.
the times. I figured I'd.
yes, it was Louisville.
Yeah.
It used to be there before. Hasn't been there in years. But the water quality that weekend was fucking horrendous.
Well, I saw his swim wasn't that great.
dude,
And that's where I was like, something in that water had to be.
yeah. Well, first it was not wetsuit legal. It was like 84 degrees.
Oh, no.
Like 84 degree like river water is fucking hot. It's disgusting.
So what does it have to be wetsuit legal?
For amateurs, it has to be under 72.6.
Dude, swimming.
Or I'm sorry, under 76.2.
So when it's not wetsuit legal, what, they just swim? in
Yeah,
like
so you're not allowed to wear a wetsuit, and it's for overheating reasons.
Yeah. But I mean, do they just wear like a normal
Yeah,
bathing
whatever-
suit type thing, or like
Yeah, or what you're racing in.
Yeah.
So like your
Yeah.
race kit, you
Okay,
just
okay,
race
yeah.
in.
Smell
Yeah.
like fucking river water all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but you can still opt to wear the wetsuit, but you have to start in the very back of the pack, and you're not eligible for an award if you wear that on a non-wetsuit legal race.
so it disqualifies you
Yeah,
basically?
ba-
Yeah.
basically.
I'd definitely not wear one. I'd want to get that medal.
yeah.
You
I
would.
wouldn't put myself through that.
I'm not winning the
to be
fucking
like,
medal.
yeah, great
why
job, but you don't get it.
I only do wetsuit legal races. But no, they said they were hoping rain was going to come through like 2 days before to kind of cool things down, and I don't think it ever came through. And apparently, people were getting all sorts of sick from the algae and the fucking.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard it was gross.
Because whenever I saw a swim, I was like, fuck. I was like, something. I was like, and I was thinking, where would it be? And I'm like, they didn't have it in a lake.
No, it was a Ohio River. Yeah,
I'd be like swimming in the fucking Allegheny,
yeah.
bro. If
It,
you were
it
like,
was,
hey,
it was
I'm gonna-
brown.
if you were like, I'm gonna go swim in the fucking Allegheny, I'd be like, hey,
Oh
let's not do that.
no,
fucking race.
dude, no.
Let's not do this.
I
race.
would,
swimming in
I would
Chernobyl.
never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking five-eyed catfish.
Fucking swimming next to you, talking to you and shit. You'd be like, oh, hello. Oh, man.
Yeah, and I think it was hot. I think it was just hot and humid day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd just rather lift weights.
Yes. I mean, I
it's
think
so much
I'd
easier.
like to do something that, like, maybe a 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's challenge a 10K.
I will murder a turkey trot.
Yeah.
for 5K. Like I'm all down for
Dude,
that.
turkey trot and grab a fucking
Hey,
bite after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Like some apple cinnamon rolls, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, let's do that.
or maybe even pumpkin.
pumpkin cinnamon roll.
Apple pie.
I like the turkey trots.
Turkey
They're
trots
fun.
are cool.
Yeah.
Bob does a turkey trot in 18 fucking minutes.
18 seconds.
Yep. I did
What?
17, 12. The best one.
Yeah. Still lost to some 18-year-old dickhead.
Yeah, the fucking cross country guys.
Fuck him.
I do
Pieces of
remember
shit.
that.
I was so mad.
I remember you saying there's a
I
bunch of
honestly,
young, like,
I didn't
high
even
school
know
kids.
they were in the race. Like,
You thought you were going there
I
for
got
an
to the finish line and there was no one around me. I was like, I just won this entire fucking race. And then there's like a group of kids over here just laughing and hanging out. I'm like, yeah, whoever those guys are. And they smoked
already
me by like
finished.
3 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they ran like, fuck, they were running like 4-minute miles.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
You thought you were pulling up for an easy dub.
I thought so. I beat the Subaru guy that beat me the year before
Subaru
that
guy.
by fucking 2 seconds.
Ah.
Came out of nowhere over my right shoulder and crossed before me.
Finish strong,
It
Bob.
was that fucking asshole in the Subaru.
Fuck that.
Kim knows who I'm talking about too. I made a big deal about it. 5Ks hurt so bad.
Well, yeah, if you run them like that, they
Yeah.
just for me, I'm just kind of cruising in the
Yeah.
27 minutes.
yeah, 27-ish, yeah.
Dude, no, yeah, that was an accomplish for me.
For someone
I'm
who doesn't really run though, that's
yeah, I'm,
pretty solid.
I'm going to keep running.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it again soon.
Yeah, I think I'm going to also.
See if I can get hybrid athlete Dean Perrone.
I mean, I have a lot of
IFBB
shoes.
Pro.
Hey, I have a lot of shoes, running shoes.
Do you?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I'll see something like Bob post or even like Matt Johnson. I'm like, man, they look fucking cool. I just buy them. Like,
You have some Nike trails.
yeah, I have
right?
some
Yeah.
I have like some high end like running shoes. I mean, I walk on the treadmill on an incline. I'm just breaking them in still.
Running shoes that don't
I
run.
relate.
Yeah, I have great walking shoes,
Yeah, these have a carbon plate.
dude. Some of them look really cool. I'll be like,
There's a meme page of dads wearing carbon plated shoes to like Disney.
No shit.
Yeah, like they're walking around in literally the most uncomfortable shoe. They're on their feet at Disney in
All
because like
day.
they bought something that looked cool.
Oh my god.
Like,
some
bro, you can't stay in these shoes for longer than your race. Like, you get done, you get the fuck out of them. They're uncomfortable.
You think they feel good? Maybe
No, they don't. They don't feel good.
they feel
No,
good about
they do.
themselves. I think they. Look
Oh
cool.
yeah, they're on. They're like, fuck
They're
yeah,
like,
look at these.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, they're running shoes,
Yeah.
so they should be comfortable.
race shoes.
How does
are
that
not-
work?
Not really comfortable.
Race shoes aren't comfortable.
Not really. No. They're like extremely light. They're not really padded. They're like aggressively pitched. Like they put you on your toes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What is your favorite pair of shoes that you own? I see that. I mean, Nash got the Hokas on. I saw them. Those are fresh.
I don't know. Some of those New Balance I have. Remember the ones you
Yeah,
liked last time?
yeah.
Like those, I like those. Those
Yeah.
are 804 Clouds. Is that what they are?
Yep.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know half the names of them. Like I said, like I'll see Matt Johnson post like a cool ass Nike shoe. I'm like, man, that looks fucking badass. I
Matt
just buy it.
Johnson is literally an ultra marathon runner. Everyone.
Yeah. He's wearing shoes I have no
Let's
business.
see. He runs like 200 miles a week
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I got my 37 in today. I'm like, oh,
today.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, nice. I drove less than 37 miles today.
Literally.
Yeah. I did not even drive that many.
Yeah, I just buy them.
I like the New Balance shoes.
They're super comfortable.
Yeah.
Brooks Ghosts. The
Brooks
Ghost
are-
16s
yeah.
are that's the ones that I like the most.
I bought my first pair of Brooks like last week or 2 weeks
really?
ago, and they didn't fit right.
Which ones did you get?
It's this brand new style.
The Adrenalines? The Glisten? The
No,
Glycerins?
they didn't look like
Yeah, I think it's
like
closer.
grandpa's, so I bought them. Here, the Hyperion.
Oh, yeah. I saw those on the. Where
They-
did I look? I think I saw them on Amazon. Because I won't.
What do you get? The Ghosts? Is that what you like?
Yeah, the Ghost
16s?
16s, the new
16s,
ones. Yeah. I really like the one pair. And then I wore them, I don't know how many
These,
miles.
Dean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
Text
super-
those to me.
super
I'll buy
cool.
those later. I think I have seen those
Those
actually.
do look sick.
But they said to size up, and they were too big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I like the Brooks is because they were true fit to size. Like, because I got these weird feet.
Well, I should have. I got an 11. I should have just got. I get a 10.5 in everything. I should have just
So they
got the
probably
10
are.
and a half.
They probably are true to size.
Probably,
right?
yeah. But they told me to size
Yeah.
up. They were wrong.
They might be like a little narrower in the toe box or something, and
It was long in the toe.
I don't have long toes.
Neither do I.
That's why I hate buying shoes online.
I hate it too.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that. Where did I get the Brooks at? I can't remember where I bought the initial pair. But yeah, I had on the ones that I was telling you about. I was like, fucking, I ran quite a bit in them, and then Hannah got me a new pair. I put those on. I'm like, these are two different fucking shoes now. I was like, my other ones
Way
are beat up.
different. Yeah. Yeah, they lose the spice.
Yeah, these definitely lost the spice because I put the other ones on. I was like, man, these are nice.
They're expensive. All running shoes are expensive as fuck.
Bro, they are fucking dumb expensive.
Yeah, like those New Balance are like $250.
What?
Oh yeah, the race shoe, they're like $250.
Yeah, it's double what I thought.
Yeah,
I guess $125 for shoes isn't like astronomical anymore.
No, that's like average for
Kinda
like
average,
anything
yeah.
now. Yeah.
That's like the cheap end for something decent
Yeah.
quality.
That's insane.
I know.
These were 180,
Holy fuck.
Yeah, Hoka's not cheap.
but I've got really crap knees, and so for me to be able to actually like my knees take any impact trying to run, which I'm trying to do, I need to. Plus, I've got a wider toe box. Like I had a pair of Brooks before, but it was a little narrow and it kind of crunched my foot in. And on the back, cut into the back of my ankle. And these don't do that at all. So I can like actually kind of spread my foot out a
Yeah,
bit.
I feel like 125, 150 is like an average shoe now.
Now, whenever I see
it's like a
people with
deal.
Hokas,
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
like,
like, man, this is a steal.
Yeah.
125? It's like the kids, right? When you buy, like, maybe not so much SJ and Emmy, but like if Addie wants shoes.
Adeline's a woman, yeah.
But I mean, that's the same way. Like Haley, they're all into like Jordan sometimes shoes. They'll like, and they always find ones that you can't buy. They're all like, so they're like, oh, what about these? And I like look them up, and they're like $280. I'm like, you're not getting these, but I'm like, they are sick though, so then I'll buy them.
Yeah, you get them for yourself.
Yeah.
The ones I was wearing at
Then
the
I gotta
Arnold,
sneak
the
'em in.
one pair of shoes I bought online was the one pair of Jordan 1s I owned.
You gotta sneak them into the house. So Tracy
Dean, what's the
doesn't
most
see.
expensive pair of shoe you bought?
I don't know. I have a few that I probably paid like $300 for. A couple different pairs, probably. Maybe some Jordans. I had a couple pair of Yeezys when they were at the top. Like,
Yeah, I'm not proud of what I
I hate
spent on a pair of
Yeezys.
shoes.
I have two pairs that are literally like brand new, and I would give them away to somebody. They're uncomfortable. I hate them.
That Yeezy craze, I spent like $570.
Yeah, because some of those were like people were just flipping them like crazy, $550 online, and
I remember that.
yeah. And I bought a couple pairs, and it's like, literally, they're trash. I think.
What about you, Bob?
What?
What's some of the most expensive shoes you've ever bought?
I don't want to talk about it.
There's got to be something over $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, you think that? I'd go up.
Are we talking running shoes or like something else?
No, just
No,
No.
Bob has some. Bob has.
What,
do
you have some,
have?
like-
You have.
You have Off-Whites or something?
Chicago's or
Yeah.
something.
Off-White Prestos?
I have all three Jordan 1 off-whites, the Chicagos, the NCs, and the whatever that light blue color is called.
Whatever it
All
is.
three.
Yeah, whatever that one is.
Yeah.
They just
But
look cool about it.
the Chicagos were the most expensive shoe I've ever bought. I think at the time I paid $42,
Fuck.
I'd puke.
but they're also
That Stock
going
X or-
Yeah,
for
but now how much are they going for right now?
15, 20 grand.
Holy fuck!
Oh yeah.
Sell 'em.
Yeah, the UNCs are like 12 grand, 14 grand. I paid 1,700 for those. Yeah.
I would hold on to them for a lot longer.
They're
going to do nothing but increase in value.
two of the three have never been laced up. The packaging hasn't been creased. They are mint. Yeah. Grails, if you would.
Man,
Yeah.
10 years from now, those might be worth $100 grand.
Yeah, and then I think it was 4 years ago, they re-released every single Jordan 1 color over the course of like 12 months, like every other month.
I remember you talking about that.
I have every single color from that year, like yellow, purple, the bread toes.
You don't.
I have all of them, every one of them. Yep. Only one of them.
Did you buy any of those Off-Whites when they dropped that 10 collection in like 2017?
No,
They dropped like every, like the Vapor Max, the one.
I was only into the Jordan 1s, really.
I really like the Prestos.
Yeah.
Got any of them?
No.
You want to know?
No.
That's the second time you brought it up.
No, I don't
Now with
have
that
any of
price
those.
tag.
I have a couple pair of Yeezys. I'm not a huge fan of the way they fit though, and they look weird with jeans.
I wore them to an
I don't
expo
know.
one time. Might have been like one of the Arnolds, dude. My toes hurt so
You
bad.
Yeah.
you almost have to wear like joggers or like shorts.
Yeah, you can't wear like regular.
Big open bottom pants.
Looks stupid. Hate that.
They were the shoe in 16.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Massive deal. Fuck, dude.
I have other Jordans. I don't like the way they fit though. Like I don't know.
Yeah, the
I was
ones are
never
my
a fan.
favorite.
I never got into.
Like what were the Space Jams? What Jordan? What those
Do you remember what those were?
5s or 4s?
No,
Fives.
fives or
Fives.
sixes.
Like I don't like the way. I love the way they look. I don't like the way they fit. They fit
I think
weird.
they were sixes.
11s. Air Jordan 11 retro slow Space Jam, 2016.
No,
No, the original ones.
no, the originals.
Oh, the 11s. Yeah.
Were those at?
I like the look of 11s.
Yeah, I like the look at them. I don't like the way they
They
fit
feel.
my feet.
Yeah.
What was I thinking? Oh man, do I feel dumb? The 11s. I thought it was 5 or 6.
5 plus 6 is 11, so you're close enough.
Yeah, it worked.
Math.
Math
I
stuff.
don't know. Have you seen those big red boots?
Yeah, dude.
We were just talking about this in the back.
Do you know those like 10 G's?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
No,
dude.
they're not.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Moon boots. I don't know what they are.
Here they are.
Who's paying that?
The
for
big
those?
red boot. It's called the big red
But
boot.
here's the thing: it's just a status thing. That's
The
like,
Mischief
I spent
Big Red Boot.
$10,000.
Yeah, mischief.
Any fucking
370.
asshole can spend 10, can buy them for 10 G's. It's whether or not you want to. It's like I just don't see. Like I thought, I don't know.
You can get them for $370 right now, Dean.
Bro. Do you know how much the Red October Yeezys are going for right now? Like the original Yeezy, the red one.
That's the one shoe I never got my hands on.
Bro. Goat. 50,000.
Holy fuck!
That's the
What?
most grail sneaker of all time.
Yeah.
Red Octobers.
Oh really?
Yes. These.
eBay 85,000.
Yep.
85.
The biggest shoe of all time.
Let me see that one.
Well, dude, the price will change like 5,000 by size. Yeah, if it's like a 9 or a 10 or like a sought after like popular size, it's gonna be way more.
They're so cool.
So I was thinking about getting these new work boots, and
Some Red Wings.
oh man, no, that's why I haven't gone shopping for new jeans in a minute. I think I need to do that. I need to find some new jeans,
I
blue
hate
jeans,
shopping.
if you will. Huh?
So I hate shopping.
I
I used to love it back in the day.
I hate going to stores. Hate it.
that's what we were started off talking about on the podcast. I don't go anywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Hannah having her surgeries, I went to fucking Walmart for the first time by myself, and more than likely, like to do actual shopping for the family over a year, for maybe 2, might even be longer. Like, dude, I have not been to the grocery store to do a shop for the family without anybody else around in a very long fucking time. It's over a fucking year. Over a year for sure. Maybe it might be over 3 years.
Did you forget how?
Bro, I was just amazed at everything. I was amazed at the people. I was just
Yeah.
looking at people.
Especially at Walmart.
Yeah, why I went to
You never
Walmart
know
because
what
we
you're seeing in
needed
there.
I needed all kind of bulk things because Hannah was on that Thursday that she had to go down there. She was going to do a Sam's Club run
Oh, yeah.
that day, and I went on Saturday. And I'm like, I am not going to Sam's Club on
No.
Saturday. Not fucking happening. No way. So I was like, I'm just going to go to Walmart because we need to get all the paper towels and all the bulk stuff that she would normally get. And it was a fucking, I was like, holy shit. This place is a circus.
Mayhem.
I don't know. If I go with Kim to grab, like, she won't ever take me on a full shop. She knows I can't, like, I won't
No.
last.
Yeah.
So, like, we'll go in for, like, a quick shop, and, like, I won't pay attention to anything while I'm in there. Like, nothing. Like, we'll walk in together. I might even pick something up for her. I won't pay attention
your
to
mind
anyone or
floats.
anything. Like, oh, it's gone. I'm not even there. Or I'm on my phone or I'm a little tuned up.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention. But if she sends me there on a mission, I have to concentrate, and I get so fucking overwhelmed because I just don't do it. I don't do any of the act of those things anymore.
No, just going in there and all of everything, everything is literally, it's sensory overload because everything is reaching out saying, buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. I'm like, hey, this is fucking wild in here right now. Like there is an entire fucking 40 long strip full of fucking bakery items. And I'm like, this is nuts.
The snack aisle.
Yeah.
No, it's not a fucking aisle. It's just there. It's not an aisle. Like they made it.
Yeah, it's an actual bakery.
Yeah.
Like no, it's just like when you walk into Walmart, like there's all the fruit section and
Yeah, and the
vegetables here.
bakery's right to the right.
And then, but then there's all it's not even back there. It's like right when you walk in, separating the groceries.
Oh, yeah. I
From
know what
the
you're talking
from the
about.
clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And they have that fucking strip there, and I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah,
like
all those center caps
oh, look,
there.
the center cap thing or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm like, oh, look, here's peanut brittle, cupcakes, this,
Yeah,
that, the other.
everything.
It's starting to have fall colors. I'm like, there is a fuckload of shit right here. I'm like, it's everything is reaching out, screaming like, buy me. And I'm like, this is a problem.
And then they have all the skids next to each other. Like they'll have the bakery one, then they have 24 packs of Mountain Dew on the next and chips on the next, and it's like putting everything in one spot.
All of it, and it was just an overload. I'm like, I could see how people, yeah, make
go-
bad food decisions. You go there hungry, you're done.
Yeah, it's always the
Don't
worst
do
when
it.
you go there hungry.
I got new peanut butter. It's all natural.
No
It's really
seed, no seed oils.
No. Just peanuts and salt is what it
That's
is.
good.
Yeah, good stuff. I liked it. But
we can't find my favorite peanut butter right now. It's
Which
not
one's
in any
that?
stores.
what's your peanut butter? You can't say that and not know, Robert.
That's not your
Text Kim.
That's not your favorite.
What's my peanut
All
butter?
right, I'll text Kim. She'll.
Mine is like it's a green can with a bear on it.
Yeah, it's Teddy's.
That's the one I think I have. I
That's-
think that's the one I
Teddy's,
have
yeah.
at the
Yeah, Teddy's
hotel
is
right
fire.
now. Because
Teddy's
I
is
found
good.
one that had no. Is that what you got at Walmart?
I got Teddy's.
Yeah, because I think that's the one I just bought. Because I went through like 20 different jars without palm oil and all the
Yeah.
other oils, and I found that because that one just has peanuts and salt.
Just peanuts and
Yeah.
salt. I got
Smuckers.
chunky.
Santa Cruz.
Let me see.
Oh, she just said the name.
I feel like that
Santa
has palm oil in
Cruz.
it.
I think it does.
Man,
Does
are you
it?
eating seed oil?
There's no way.
Why are you putting that in?
It's
That's why
all natural.
Bob's dick's shrinking.
It's organic.
Seed oils?
He's gonna die.
Molasses?
Santa Cruz.
Oh, yeah, that looks organic.
But we can't find the
Uzi?
the no stir.
Oh,
They have a
yeah,
no stir version that's like thick
Hey,
as fuck.
You should get
It's
Teddy's.
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 I didn't do Teddy's creamy yet. I bought both.
You did crunchy?
You do crunchy.
Oh, crunchy.
Listen.
I'm a big crunchy guy.
I am
Really?
not a big.
I like
am
both, but I do
fucking
like-
not a crunchy guy.
Yeah.
Okay, but I saw it and I was just like, hey, maybe we want to change it up a little bit. I bought it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, see, I do both.
It is Teddy's.
I mean-
Do you eat Teddy's?
Yeah, I spent a lot of nights with Teddy last summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd put him in my creamy, the crunchy one.
I don't like this label.
I switched to
What are you
almond butter
fucking
though.
bitching about over there?
I was just not a big fan of the label on the Teddy's.
shut your mouth.
This,
Just-
is this it? This is it?
That's the
Don't
one I
listen,
have.
that's
Yeah, that's
Teddy's.
the one I have at the hotel.
He's
Okay.
good, dude. He'll treat you right.
I'm
Teddy's.
gonna try it.
Teddy's will snuggle up to you and just make you feel like, man, really good peanut
Yeah.
butter.
Smooth with flaxseed.
No,
Not that one.
No.
No,
I got crunchy, and then I got regular.
just nuts and salt.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Teddy's is good.
I'm not really picky on the brand as long as there's no fucking oils.
Yeah, did we have this conversation?
I only
Was it me and
inject
you?
oils. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
put them in
That's
my
what I'm saying.
body.
You can't do both.
Yeah. I'll usually stir in like a 10 cc bottle if it's running low on oil.
Big fan of grapeseed oil.
Big fan of grapeseed oil with a little testosterone and
Cottonseed.
some alcohol in there. Mix it up.
No, I made the switch to almond butter.
Oh yeah, Bob can't do that.
Nope, I'll die.
Oh man.
I know. Hannah put almond butter in like these because it called in a recipe like a balls she makes, and like I saw it in there. I'm like, why you buy almond butter? She's like, well, it called for almond butter. I'm like, fuck almond butter. I was like, it'll kill Bob. She's like, what? You can't eat it now? like, well, I don't want to accidentally be like, oh, Bob, try one of my delicious balls at work, and it'd be almond butter.
Yeah, if you just have an off day and you're like, here.
Yeah, try one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a.
Do you go to the store, Dean?
Grocery, yeah. Like when I said I hate shopping, I meant like
You guys go
clothes
together?
stuff. Tracy hates when I go because I go to the grocery store. Like when she goes, she's like a list person. Like we need these 15 things, and then she's fucking like boom in and out of the store.
No.
I go in every fucking aisle, fucking like an hour, and I buy all this stuff. Like I'll go in there for like eggs, and I come out $270 later. And it's all the stuff that I think I'm buying for the kids, which is another issue. And I'll be like, she'll be like, why'd you get this? Why'd you get that? And I'm like, well, for the kids. And she's like, the kids don't eat that. You eat it. You fucking fat pig.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think I'm with her. Bro, I'm in and out.
Oh,
dude.
I'm in it. She hates going with me.
Dean's like, listen, this woman's organized. She got a fucking list of things she needs.
She literally hates going with me because I'm what could take 15 minutes. I'm in there for an hour.
If Sydney and I go to the store
I go
together,
up and down every aisle.
if
dude.
we go to the store together, dude, there's an argument.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, she wants to look at everything and sit and look at everything for 5 minutes, and I'm like, this way, let's go this way, keep going,
Oh, yeah, I get.
because then you get caught up spending whatever else.
Yeah,
I don't even load the cart the right way. Apparently, there's a right way to load the cart.
I do agree with that. Like, the thing is, if you go in for a stroll, that's
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
But like, whenever I was doing all the shopping, like it was just me and the girls. Like, it was a fucking strategy. Like, I had to have a plan because it's like, I cannot fuck around. Like, this is an actual task that needs completed. So it had to be done like in a certain way. Like, I would do certain things in a certain manner, get certain things at a certain time throughout there. Like, it was all that. Like I fucking hate the way it's fucking designed up at Delmont. I'm like, who the fuck puts the freezer section in the front?
the front.
What
Yeah,
kind of fucking cunt does that, you stupid fuckers? Like, you put that at
That is
the end.
true.
You put it
Yeah.
at the end of it, and then you come back because then everything melts. Like, who gets it at the beginning? Get the fuck out of here.
I won't.
Fucks
I
up the
typically
flow.
won't go shopping though unless I know she's home, because I'm not putting any of that shit away. Like, I love shopping. The only thing I hate more than doing laundry is like putting the groceries away.
Ooh, that's above laundry.
Probably, I hate it.
Really?
I come in and I'll put like fucking 20 bags all over the counter, and then I'll just go do something. And she'll be
Good
like, "There's
idea.
ice cream here, it's melting." I'll be like, "I don't know where it goes." Like, I just fucking. I'm like, "You got it. You
Hands
do it.
up, babe.
Hey,
I'm not doing shit.
You do it better than I do."
We are the same. with
Yeah,
that.
I
hate
seriously, even if she's not home for some reason, I come home and I'm already like in a bad mood because I'm like, fuck, what am I going to do? Because she's not there. I make the kids put it away. I hate putting
I
shit
will
away.
storm out of the house when she rolls up with like a car full of groceries, so I can haul them all in, and then
Yeah.
I go sit down.
Yeah.
You are on your own.
Yeah, I'd rather carry in than like put them
Well,
away.
it's so much more
Yeah.
organized too when she does it. I'll just throw shit in.
Well, I don't know when we're keeping bags, when we're throwing away
Yeah.
bags. Like, like I'll throw a whole bushel of fucking bags out. She's like, "We needed those." I'm like, "I didn't know if you ran through the other 350 that we saved." In
That
the
happened to me.
cabinet
That
you
happened to
moved.
me the other day.
Yeah.
I think we have enough. No, use one every day. If they're wet, they go in the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wetter if they had the meats in them.
Get out.
Yeah. Throw them right
Oh
out.
yeah, the meats.
I am always impressed whenever a certain store gives good bags away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those are special bags. They go on a different shelf.
Yeah.
We got to keep them now with 4 dogs shitting every day. So I use those.
How's that going with the pup, huh?
I like him a lot. He's got
Yeah.
a wiener.
Yeah.
It's the only male in my house, so I love him.
Does everybody like him?
Yeah, I think so. Like, he's getting in the, because he's a puppy, so he's chewing. So he'll like just, you'll see him come running out of a room. And he's got like somebody's shoe, and they're like, "Tank's got my shoe." I'm like, "Tank can do whatever he wants."
He's growing.
Like so the whole time I've been up here, I'll call Tracy, and I'm like, one of my first questions, I'm like, "How's Tank?" She's like, "You don't ask about me or the kids." I'm like, "How's Tankers? My
You
boy-
guys are fine.
My boy.
You've been fine for
Yeah.
40 fucking years.
I'm like, "How's my boy doing? Can't wait to see him." Before I left, even I was doing this on purpose, but like 3 or 4 days before I came up here, I kept saying, "I'm like, man, I'm gonna miss this little guy." Like, I kept saying it in front of all of them. Like, "Man, I can't believe him be gone for 11 days. I'm gonna miss this little guy." They're like, "What about us?"
You should
Yeah, you'll be fine.
should take him home a bunch of souvenirs. Bunch of souvenirs.
Nothing for them, just yeah.
you should.
Oh, we have all the new dog AAR dog accessories.
Oh, right.
We'll deck tank out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I know I'm gonna have to get some of those for my dog.
You got a dog?
Yeah,
do you
she's
got?
got the German Shepherd.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
She's got the black and white AAR collar and leash, but they're pretty worn out.
Is she a cop? German Shepherd.
No.
You a cop?
Shit, the people that had her before us didn't even have her sitting at 3 years old.
No way, dude. That dog is too much of a fucking. I couldn't handle a dog like that.
No, she does now. We train her.
Oh, no.
She's great, but yeah, no. Then they just didn't train her.
Oh yeah, German Shepherds they're a lot of work. A lot of work.
Yeah,
At least
big.
from I don't have any animals.
And
I
they
don't-
shed. Shepherd shed.
You vacuum, and 3 minutes later, it's completely covered. Like, you can sit there, you can go shed an entire, 30-gallon garbage bag of her hair. She still looks full of hair, then you can just reach by her, back legs and just pull a clump out.
That's nuts.
I thought Luna shed bad. The boys are way worse.
Really?
Really?
Aussies
Yeah.
do, yeah.
Yeah. Our house is a fucking mess.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, there are two of them.
Yeah.
Instead of
Twice.
one.
Twice the hair.
Yeah, because the one didn't move for like a year.
Yeah.
These ones move everywhere.
They're
There's two.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep.
Your dog shed, Dean?
A little bit, but they're short. The boxers are short. You know what I mean? They're tiny hairs, but we have wood floors, so you do see it. But Tracy's like a weird.
I like the F1.
Tracy vacuums and mops 8 times a day to the point where we all make fun of her.
Yeah.
She'll vacuum 6 times a day. Even the girls are like, fucking mom's vacuuming again. I'm like, let her be. She's fine. I'm like, the more she does, the less I have to ever do. So let her do her thing. But they shed a little bit. And Tank, I mean, he gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. He's got a wiener.
Dick and balls.
Yeah, man. So
Kim was so mad last night. She had our bedroom door closed when I got home because she just washed all the bedding, and she doesn't let the dogs in, at least right away.
Yeah.
So we have nice bedding to get into.
One night.
One night.
One
so
night.
I opened the door. I needed to pull up my test and stuff. So I went in, and I just left the door open, and the two run in, and I called her in to hit my glute, and Winston just throws up
Oh my god!
all over the edge of the fucking comforter, over the comforter down on the floor, and I'm doing something. I looked over. I'm like, oh fuck, and she looked at it and looked at me. She's like, dude. She's like, I literally just washed these 3 hours ago.
Oh my
It's
god!
fucking everywhere. And
Oh my god!
I was like, you can't be mad at him. He's sick.
yeah.
Sick dog.
Yeah.
Poor
She
guy.
gets so mad. She starts screaming at him. I was like, you can't get mad. He's got a sick belly. Fuck. Yeah, that was at 8:30, 8:45. She was so mad.
Oh, dude.
They get crazy at night. They just run around with full stomachs.
Yeah,
and
they're the
just
zoomies,
fucking-
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Boys. They're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's
We got to get them fixed soon.
oh really?
We have to, yeah. We were going to beginning of the year and then, April, and they both got sick and stuff, so we had to postpone that. Then we had our vacation. Then they said not to do it over the summer because, they can't be as active. But you have to have them, sit around.
I don't think those dogs are not going to be fucking active.
No. So hopefully this winter.
No, that was the other thing. With my Shepherd, they hadn't fixed her either. So when we did, because of the way she is, we literally had to, we hated doing it. We had to, keep her in her cage for a week because you can't, she's 10 now. You can't keep her still.
Yeah. Yeah, they pull out them stitches and,
Oh yeah. Dude. See, I can't. That's why we can't do animals. We got way too many things going on. Can't do the animals. Man.
God, they're psychopaths. Literally. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go from being just complete psychos to then just laying there curled up next to you, and it's can you just do this all the time?
They'll do it for 2 minutes.
Yeah. They're work dogs. Those are work dogs.
Odin doesn't sleep. He does not sleep.
Oh, shit.
He is on patrol. He's on Paw Patrol all fucking day.
Paw Patrol.
At night,
Patrol.
he doesn't sleep at night. He guards our door.
Really?
And then when we wake up, he'll eat, and then he'll take like an hour nap while we're like getting ready to do cardio. And then he'll be up all fucking day. Sleeps like 1 to 2 hours a day. Yeah.
So I think,
Yeah. And then Winston's like way bigger than him. We call him Muscle Man.
oh my God.
I saw a meme about Aussies, like, because everyone thinks like it's a great like companion dog to like run with and stuff, and like the reality of trying to run with it, like they'll run for like 10 yards and then they'll like go right into a bush and like smell stuff, and then they'll be running for like 10 yards, and again, like you can't get going with them.
No, they don't run in a straight line.
No.
No.
They're fucking crazy.
No, one my buddy's family used to have. He'd hop up and jump in the Polaris Ranger. They'd be going down the property, and then next thing you know, he'd be jumping out and trying to race you.
Oh yeah.
And then he'd be off in the field, and then next thing you know, he's back like, let me get in.
My buddy's dog used to like chase you on like your dirt bike or ATV, and like they'd try to bite at the fucking tires. I get scared as fuck. Like,
Yeah, that was that one
I'm
too.
gonna run this dog
He just sit
over,
there and
dude.
gnaw on
Yeah, you're worried
rocks
about
in the
running the
yard.
dog over.
You could throw a rock and you'd think it was a tennis ball.
Like I swear you'd clip his leg, he just wouldn't feel it. Like he'd be
What
good.
kind of dog was it?
It was a boxer, actually.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, yeah, the boxer we used to have years ago would try and eat the weed whacker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, you just trying to bite the weed whacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've ever had my entire life is boxers.
Oh my God.
Until
Yeah.
Tank.
Dags.
Eggs. I know we got all the deer coming through the property now. SJ's fucking, I don't know. He's like an animal himself.
Yeah.
Form of an animal.
He is.
But yeah, we have all the deer coming through the property. So that's just, we just have outdoor wildlife. We don't have any live animals in the house. Yeah. SJ fucking, yeah, he's going to preschool, so that's going to be the experience for us. We will find out what happens there.
Yeah.
He says
Oh,
motherfucker a couple times.
Yeah, you'll be getting the call.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a call. We're going to. But he's like nice, though. He's not a mean kid. He just hears things I say. It's my fault. 100% my fault. 100%. Oh, motherfucker. Like, I could see him saying that at preschool, and they're going to call and be like, hey, your son said this. And be like, really
Are they
sorry?
going to call and be like, hey, Mr. Feroce, SJ said motherfucker, and you're like, fuck. Did he?
Yeah.
Shit.
You get off the phone, they're going to be like, wonder where he gets it from.
All right.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah. SJ, you can't say that. Oh, okay. Okay.
So they'll be like, yeah, but was it funny when he said it?
Did he use it in the
Yeah.
right
Did he
context?
use it in
Actually,
the
yes,
right
he
context?
did.
Did all the other kids laugh? Was it funny?
Actually, he said it to himself.
It's under his breath, but everyone could hear it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not so much worried about that. He'll be fine. That's okay. I'm worried about him pissing outside.
Yeah.
He'll literally be like, hey, I got to go pee. And he'll walk out the front door here.
Yeah, that happened the other day.
Yeah, he'll just walk out the front door and go pee in the bushes. Like, he will not go into the bathroom. If it's a nice day out, he's going to pee outside.
Yeah.
Like, he sees nothing wrong with it, which
I mean, it makes sense.
it does. Like, I do it at home. Like, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, if I lived in a neighborhood, like, how would I fare? Mm-hmm. And the first thing I thought of was, I like to pee outside. Like, if I'm outside working, I just go piss in the bushes. Like, that's what you do. And I don't think I thought about that. Like, if I lived in a neighborhood, I'm like, I wouldn't do those things, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I still just randomly piss when we're out back hanging out.
Yeah, just go
Why
piss
not?
outside. Yeah, why not?
Off the front porch.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm there. I'm the dude. I'm there. That's why I have what I have. Like, that's what I like.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times my neighbor has seen me, because you don't have like a good view,
Yeah.
but you can see some things. Yeah.
I don't think that ever leaves, dude.
No,
The one to go pee outside thing.
No, the guy peeing outside as a guy doesn't. I think that doesn't leave.
Like, I mean, even up before I leave to move here, 2 years ago, I'd fucking be right by the door and be like, "There's a bathroom right there, but it looks good out."
Yeah, it's nice.
Walk out.
Take a piss. It's fine.
Or like if you're in a subdivision, like where am I gonna sneak one in?
Yeah.
I always piss behind the trailer out there before I head home.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can. Nobody's there.
Oh.
We can see.
Oh.
Why not?
No, when I was little, like in the summer, it'd be if you gotta go to the bathroom, you can just go outside. Don't come in.
Yeah, no, that's a rule. Like, as growing up as a kid, it's like if you were playing outside all day,
yeah.
hey, your friends aren't allowed to come inside unless they got to take a shit. And they got to take their fucking shoes off and clean up.
Yeah.
And anything they get inside, any mud and anything, you got to clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got to take a piss. Right there.
Over there.
Right there.
Yeah, when I was really young, I mean, it wasn't a big property, but it was completely outside of town on a couple acres, 20-foot pine trees between each house. It was just
Oh,
go
yeah.
piss in the woods.
Yeah, for sure. Man. Fuck. Kids are growing up. Yep. Too much. Too fast. Hannah's birthday's on Thursday. She's all laid up, foot in the air.
Kim's is coming up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know exactly which day it is, but
20.
You'll see
the
it on-
27th.
Yeah, you'll
I
see it on
think.
Facebook.
That's
A week
Tuesday.
from
Where'd you
today.
get notified?
Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Hannah's is on Thursday.
I wonder what I can get her.
I don't know.
Something we could both enjoy, for sure.
Probably a Porsche.
I don't think you need to surprise order one of those again and just say when it's on the way.
No.
Maybe a new pair of Jordans. I don't know.
It's a family gift.
Yeah.
They're a size 11.
Yeah.
Oh,
In case you can grow into them.
I know. Emmy is just. She's grown up, but she's just still so sweet and young and naive. You know what I mean? She just doesn't. She's 10, so I mean, it's just. I don't think she's like most 10-year-olds because most 10-year-olds are like Emmy's homeschooled gymnastics all day. Like she's not like. Emmy doesn't even have a cell phone. You know what I mean? Like we're keeping that away until we think it's necessary. But like she's just so sweet. So like Hannah was like, what are we going to do for my birthday? I'm like, well, you can't really go anywhere. We're going to be at home. I think it's going to be an in-house, like super light one. And Emmy was just excited. She's like, I know what we're getting her, because the Starbucks menu's coming out, like a pumpkin sweet cream cold brew thing. And she was just like so excited to tell me about it. I'm like, you are still so sweet. Thinking so innocently of a $5 drink for birthday, and that's like the most exciting thing you could think of.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I wish I still had that.
Yeah, you got to hold on to that.
Oh, yeah, dude.
'Cause you know how it gets as they get older.
It's over. And Adeline's just like, yeah, we'll get her a coffee. God damn it. You fucking bitch. Like in 16, 17 years old, that's just what they think. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's like,
that's good enough.
hey,
Like,
make it fucking like calm down. Like let's like as like because it was just us. Hannah wasn't around. I'm like fucking damn it. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I gotta think of something nice. She'll be 30 next year. So that's fucking. It's like I'm 40. She'll be 29, so that's cool. Lets me know I'm still there. I still got it.
Still got it.
We've been together for it'll be. How long have we been together? 7? Yeah, 7 years. 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Fuck, did that go by fast? It's crazy to think about. That's wild to think about.
We're together 20 years.
Holy fucking
Yeah.
shit.
November, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We're married 11. I think.
Yeah.
12.
12.
Fuck.
I had like I'm like having a moment right now. It's freaking me out. How many different lives I've lived.
Yeah.
Like it's way too many. Way too many. Holy shit. Like, yeah, think about that, like all the different lives I've lived, and then thinking about the kids and how they feel about their own lives and everything they're about to go through and how smart they think they are, or what they think they've experienced, and all these fucking assholes on the internet that are 20 years old being like, I know everything about everything. And it's like, dude, you don't know shit about fuck. You are about, you don't even understand that you are going to get smashed in the face by a fucking 8-pound sledgehammer at some point in your life. And then as you're laying going like, why did this happen to me? You were going to get fucking clipped in the balls by a bear. Like, life is going to fucking beat your ass and you have no idea. You're like, but they would never do that to me. This person loves me and would never do that. Oh, yeah. Get ready.
You'll see.
You are, it is about to fucking torture you because things happen in life, you know? And that's the hardest thing about being with somebody. I mean, 20 fucking years. Think about all the different people you have been together. Like, you have been different people together.
Yeah.
Like, you guys were just talking about, like, you guys are Iron Man people. Like, dude, I mean, like, this is what's weird. Like, I look at you, you're just fucking Bob. And you and I have even grown so much together over the years and how long we've known each other. Bro, people that accomplish an Iron Man and do an Iron Man is a fucking big deal. Doing an Iron Man is a massive deal. And you're like Iron Man people.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you didn't do one, you do a bunch. Like, I see all these people, like, I am a 5-time Iron Man finisher, and I'm like, oh, nice fucking story. I look at that as, and just kind of the same way you look at me as being IFBB Pro, Seth Feroce. You're like, yeah, nice. I'm glad you're an IFBB Pro. Like, I'm really good friends with one. We kind of good at it, and we've done some really great stuff together. And I look at the 5-time Iron Man finishers, and I'm like, a great fucking story. Like, I'm not trying to downplay it or degrade it or anything, but it's just like, it's kind of like, hey, like, calm down. Like, you're a normal person too. People can achieve these things too.
Yep.
Don't put yourself too high on a pedestal. You are an accomplished person and doing great things, but don't get too far ahead of yourself. Just because you did that doesn't make you better than someone else, because they could be doing something really great in their life in their own way too. Like, calm the fuck down. Cool your tits. Good job. Because it's like, that's great, and it's an accomplishment you should be very proud of, but don't make it seem like you're better than anybody else.
Yeah.
Okay. That, I don't know. That's one thing that irks me, because it is an accomplishment. And you should be very excited and very happy and proud of yourself. But
It's not like a resume thing.
it is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
It is and it isn't. Just because, like, I think that you should be. I just don't like when people aren't too humble. Whenever you meet somebody that does some pretty incredible things, and they can be a normal person without telling you all of their fucking accolades,
Yeah.
then you can
That's
do it.
cool.
Like, the whole favorite IFBB Pro thing, that was me just being a dick. It wasn't like it's where the farm fed things came from. Like,
Yeah.
I like this. You should. Yeah, that's where it all came from. Me just being a jerk off. But I don't know. I get a little worked up about those things, because I'm like, hey, let's be able to be ourselves and just shoot the shit together before we learn that, like, how accomplished you are. Do I like you as a human being? Would I like to just eat with you and hang out with you before you tell me how fucking spectacular you are? And then I'll be like, oh my God, you're so special. I should definitely hang out with you for how special you are.
Yeah, because you can have accomplished people that have done great things, and they're an absolute piece of shit human being. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
right? That's your point.
That's
right?
what I'm getting at. Yes, very good, nice way to put it.
Because it's true. It's like, and like, that's where being humble and being a normal person and not thinking too highly of yourself. I don't mean not being highly of yourself, but thinking you're better than everybody else. Because there are people that are very accomplished and even respected that are good people, and they're humble, and they don't think they're better than everybody. They've just done really good, cool shit. And then you have people that have accomplished good things also, and they're an absolute, you know, like, especially with social media, we always talk about it. It's like you portray this on social media, but in your real life, you're an absolute piece of dog shit.
Yes.
That only maybe a few people know. Like,
Yeah.
that your real story, like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah. Be able to hang out with somebody before you realize what they do, just to be able to get to know them for who they are and what they do, or not even what they do, just shooting the shit. You know, finding common ground. That was why, I mean, it's the first thing I thought of was Dr. Prisk. Like, I met Dr. Prisk whenever I was broke as fuck, 2009, backstage at the Nationals in Fort Lauderdale. We were at the hotel laying down. I'm laying down there.
he was competing too, right?
He's
Yeah.
competing and I'm competing.
Yeah.
I'm laying down. backstage, feet up, just. And there was a spot next to me, and he sat right there. We had no idea who one another were. So we were just shooting the shit, and I was like, nice. We realized we were both from Pittsburgh. We're just sitting there, oh, you're from Pittsburgh? Nice, yeah, I grew up here. Nice, what showed you do to get here, da-da-da. And, like, that's it. We were just talking simple things. And, like, not talking, like, having a full-blown conversation, but just shooting shit. Laying there, like, eating food, and what are you eating? Oh, what are you training for? This, I'm really excited about it. Oh, nice, you know those people, too. Had no idea that he was as accomplished as he is as a fucking orthopedic surgeon.
Yeah, one of the best surgeons in the country.
Foot and ankle specialist. And I'm back here being like, man, if I fucking win this show, I might get a contract. I have no money to my name. I am fucking living on selling steroids.
Yeah.
But like you could just, I don't know, that was cool. And then now to know everything that he's done, it was like something that I always felt was like, especially for as accomplished as he is, you'd expect it to be like, you know, I don't know, talk a ton about it. Nope. No. He's just focused on the show, wanted to turn pro, just like me. It was nuts. Yeah. But I don't know. So we did the what was it?
Mount Rushmore.
The Mount Rushmore
breakfast.
of foods of breakfast. We didn't do that beforehand. We probably should have picked one. But there was I saw another Mount Rushmore from Barstool's. Oh, you cocksucker.
The refresh on you?
Yeah. Motherfucker.
We were just talking about that this morning.
This Mount Rushmore was pretty cool, but there was a couple other things I want to scroll through here and find. They did the Mount Rushmore. Oh, man. That was cool there. They had George Kittle doing one. This one was Mount Rushmore of movie quotes. That was a pretty big one. That's a tough one to go through. Mount Rushmore of movie quotes. But we could go through and do we don't, because you got to have them prepared. You should have them prepared. I mean, Ben started off kind of with like the fall activities or fall things, and I was like, what would be, Mount Rushmore of fall activities or fall items? Mount Rushmore of fall items. You think we could run through it?
I think so.
Yeah. Like fall things could be food or activities or
anything seasonal.
Anything seasonal. Like if you were the Mount Rushmore of the fall, like if you had Bob's fall Mount Rushmore, Nash's fall Mount Rushmore of like 4 things that like fall comes, you're eating them or doing them. You're the guest, Nash. Did you watch the last podcast with us doing the Mount Rushmore thing? So, fall Mount Rushmore of fall things. So, start it off. Your number 1. You get first pick.
Always, it's a big thing, Northern Michigan wise. The trees for about a week and a half, 2 weeks change colors and are super vibrant. So just driving everywhere on the country back roads, seeing the trees.
Scenic trips, or just we'll go with that. Like we could say, or fall foliage. UP fall foliage. Even though it's not UP.
No, I'm not driving all the way the fuck up there. I can go 10 minutes out of town.
Fall foliage. Dean.
The food or activities?
Yeah, anything. Your fall, Mount Rushmore of fall.
Man.
I don't know what to nail down right now.
Yeah, see, I'm
trouble.
kind of all over the place.
You got to. This you can't take forever.
Yeah.
Can't take forever.
I'm just going to, I'm sticking food here. To me, it's just lots of, at least in my house, come this time of year, we start going into, well, no, this is still, I'm getting ahead of myself,
Yeah.
I think. Fuck, dude.
Your number 1 pick, dude.
Can we pass me for a second?
Bob.
I like the feeling. So this is my Mount Rushmore, my number 1.
It's yours.
Just the feeling of like a football Sunday. Even though like I'm not a huge, like I don't watch every game or whatever. Like I don't have a favorite team for this season yet, but like just the feeling of like that cool air, like windows are open. And
Are
like,
we going to say crisp weekend air?
Yeah.
Because I think I know the smell, the feel,
Yeah.
the vibe that you're talking about.
Yep. Crisp weekend air.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Because
Yeah.
you know that Sunday feeling. You're like, okay, it's Sunday. It's cool. It's crisp. The smell. It smells cleaner in the fall.
Yeah.
I think it smells cleaner in the fall.
Like it's still a tad warm during the day to keep the hoodie on, but then like 4 o'clock, it's like, yeah. Yeah.
I smell it.
Yep.
Back to you, Dean. Do you have
Yeah,
anything?
yeah. I think I do. Like I think it's still. I'm going to go kind of the same route as just being outside. At least for me down there, as it starts cooling off, because it's fucking hotter than hell down there usually. I think this time of year, as it starts cooling off at nighttime at least, we'll be outside way more and start cranking up the fire pit. Maybe a cocktail or two around the fire pit.
So what are we going to say about this? What are we going to nail this as?
Fire
Fire
pit.
pit
Yeah,
weather. Yeah, a little-
fire pit cocktails.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your number one.
Well,
Okay. Aiden?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I don't fucking know. He's like, we didn't plan
he's
this.
like, I'm
Fuck
disappointed,
you. I'm
yeah.
disappointed in myself.
Just football.
Football.
Yeah,
Just
football.
weekend football.
Like,
or-
I mean, he explained like the vibe of like a Sunday, but I'd have to pick NFL Sunday over college football Saturday
Okay.
if you want to get
So this is-
specific.
a fall thing is NFL football.
But college football Saturdays hit too,
yeah.
so I'd just say football.
Yeah, I mean, I think football in
Yeah,
general.
you can't take them both though. You got to take Sunday football is different than Saturday football. So
Sure,
you're taking
sure.
NFL
I'll take
football?
NFL Sunday. Yeah.
NFL Sunday. All right. I can't take all pumpkin things. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah.
That's illegal. So I'm going to say you pick cool, crisp air. I'm going to say, like, this is going to seem fucking super Seth Feroce right now because everybody's expecting me to say it. But I absolutely. What are you going to say?
You go with candles.
No, no. No, those are holidays too.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
no,
what I thought you were gonna go
for fall stuff, this ranges the whole time because I just love the smell of it, the smells. But I'm gonna say splitting wood, like that's my fucking fall thing. So first thing, like a Saturday morning, could be cool, gets hot, but then the smell of the chainsaw, the smell of the split wood. That is me. And then since I went for last on this, so that's like early fall there. Of course, food's high on the list, but just I look at it as flannels.
Yeah.
Flannels.
Yep.
Aiden?
Probably like apple pie,
Apple pie.
like
I liked it.
apple flavored shit.
Apple
Yeah,
pie.
dude.
Yep. Fat guy coming out in Aiden.
Fuck it, throw one in.
Have to.
Chubs. I'm gonna go with like pumpkin coffee because I don't do a lot of flavored coffee at all throughout the whole year,
Yeah.
and this would be the one thing I do.
Like going somewhere to get one.
no, I mean that, or even just doing
K-cup.
some pumpkin shit at home. Yeah,
Yeah.
even some pumpkin creamer, some pumpkin,
pumpkin
K-cups.
creamer, yeah.
yeah, like
Big fan.
it's like the only time all year I'll start getting into any type of like flavored shit. Really,
What about you, Bob? You got the cool, crisp air. Got the Sunday going.
Yeah.
Right, let's have it.
Like the Halloween candy bowl.
Oh yeah, that only comes out in the fall.
Yep.
It comes out in the fall, runs into the holidays, and then disappears.
Yep. I really enjoy that.
Good
The,
call.
the
I like
seasonal
it.
colored M&Ms in there, the candy corns, and then just
I like it.
yeah.
All right, Nash.
Yeah.
Probably have to go with apple cider.
Oh,
Michigan,
damn.
big
Yeah, I
time.
forgot
yeah.
Hot or cold? Do you do it warm or do you cold? Both?
Both.
Really?
It's good both ways.
Cold.
That's what she said.
Very cold, bro.
The way you looked at me, I knew something was coming.
I thought Bob was going to say it, and then I was like, it's here.
Right out of the
So,
fucking gallon.
do you guys have Michigan fall festivals, right? That's a big thing up there.
Yeah.
So, do
apple
they-
orchards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apple orchards.
dude.
you can get like locally done apple cider and everything.
Buckets of
with like the
apples.
cinnamon donuts
Yeah, like
and shit
fucking-
too.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
The cinnamon donuts,
Cinnamon sugar.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
with apple cider.
dude. I used to know that from living in.
They do
Michigan.
apple cider slushies.
No,
yeah,
is it really?
Yeah,
That's different.
That's the one I
or you
went to.
can for breakfast mix apple cider with like Fireball or something. It's just like a cinnamon apple
Start
cider.
the day off right, huh? Matt?
breakfast.
Yeah, then I drive a truck all day. It's great. It's awesome. Yeah, people love me. I'm one of the best
Weekends
salesmen they
only.
got.
Weekends only.
Apple pie moonshine, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good call. All right, so you go again. So you got, what'd you say first?
The
fall foliage.
Fall foliage.
Apple cider. Man, you're going to build like you got a killer list going here. Next.
Yeah, the other couple I was thinking like Dean and Bob did between like the more hoodie weather, the crisp air, and the fires.
Oh, can't take it.
Going trail riding,
Oh.
off-roading, yeah.
Oh, you like doing the ATV off-roading?
Usually I'm in like trucks or buddies' Jeep, stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Man, pretty good list so far. Who's next? Bob, you're next. Cool crisp air, candy dishes. Man, your Sunday's sick. Because all the windows open. Cool
Yeah,
crisp
with
air.
candy.
Yeah, the candy dish.
I love riding bikes in the fall. Like you said Jeeps and trucks.
Yeah.
So
Athletic stuff.
yeah, gravel riding in the woods. Sick.
I love the smell in the fall. It's awesome. Who's next?
Me, I
Dean?
think. I'd say in general, fall activities or like fall festivals, corn maze type shit. You know, with the kids, I'm saying, because we have some that around us. We'll go there, maybe bang out some kettle corn, shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah, fall festivals.
fall
Can't beat 'em.
festivals. Yeah,
So
That's a-
fun.
Yeah, mine was pumpkin patch, but that
Yeah, kinda
classifies. Yeah, it's the same
same-
thing. I
yeah.
can't take it, but I get it. It's killer.
yeah.
You sound pissed.
I am. I was hoping it was going to hang
Hey,
out there.
Yeah.
Just like when I stole the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel.
Fucking cocksucker over here. He called it jive turkey.
You're like pumpkin patches. You know, I can't steal it now, but like, fuck you.
Aiden?
Dude, probably like Halloween movies.
Ooh,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, like seasonal shit.
Great job. Great call.
And I got a great one.
Ah,
Whole lot of TV, man. Just like sitting down on the
Yeah.
weekend, dude.
fuck.
Windows are open.
Man. I mean, I will say this. So I got, what did I pick? I picked Splitting Wood, flannels. So the whole reason that I have, not the whole reason, that sounds bad. My family is first. So
Not me. Tank comes first. Tank.
the outdoor, I'm glad that you did it. This is one of the reasons I said it, so you couldn't just say football and generalize the whole fucking weekend. So Saturdays, I love NFL football, but I just have I have a love for just watching all college football like on a Saturday. Like Saturday nights, because I like working outside on Saturdays. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then in the evenings on Saturdays, I'd come inside and just watch all the highlights.
Yeah.
But the reason I made the pavilion the way I did was so that I could have the TV outside and like I could split wood and hang out.
You
for
could
a
hear
little
it.
bit. I'd be able to hear it and I'd be able to come in, like get a drink and be able to watch some of the college football
Check the
going
score.
on, check the scores, do all that.
That's cool.
Because it's literally set up that way at the property. So Saturday football. I fucking love college football. I don't have a team. I'm a big Bulldogs fan. Go Dogs. But I don't really have a specific team other than just wanting to know everything going on. I love it.
I think NFL, like I like watching NFL more. Like I wish like NFL was Saturdays because like I think the overall Saturday experience is better
Oh yeah, yeah,
for like college football and like the whole like got shit to do tomorrow.
yep. So I would say so. I had the Splitting Wood, the flannels, Saturday college football. Final one. Oh man. Oh man. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Chili. I said it earlier.
Yeah.
Chili.
Yeah, solid.
The food, I love it. Yep. That's my Mount Rushmore. Who's next? Back to you.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Ford.
Yeah, dude.
Your
Fuck.
final one.
I got two in my head. Dude, I'd have to probably go, even though it's not flavored differently for the season. I love the pumpkin Reese's. Like I throw down so many of them, bro.
Look at Bob. Bob
Yeah,
got a
right.
little
Such
upset.
a good one.
That's a
it's
good
the
one.
best Reese's of the
Why does
year.
it taste better, dude?
They just
the texture
do.
of them.
It's the volume.
You-
It's the volume.
In a stick boy
Like,
season, so
the
you can get away with
eggs-
it.
The eggs, the pumpkins, any other, like, just have way more peanut
Eggs
butter
are up
to
there with the
chocolate.
pumpkin,
It's
but
ratios.
the pumpkin
The
shape.
roundness.
I
Yeah.
think they're on top.
Yeah. The
tree-
bats
the
are, the bats
trees.
are pretty good
I
too.
saw the bats are out at the Walgreens when I was picking up prescriptions. I saw them. I was close to
Yeah.
picking it up, but I'm like, too early.
Yeah.
It's August.
the
Too early.
white chocolate bats.
Yeah.
Fucking
Have you had the
delicious.
pumpkin pie Kit Kat?
Yeah.
No.
I think
so
I have.
fucking good.
I think I have.
I just saw there's one that was like a French toast or some type of fucking Kit Kat.
Hmm.
Yeah. I just saw like a.
I gotta get those M&Ms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. So then, Dean. Final.
Well, since you guys both took football in every capacity, I'm going to say because it is football season, I do way more grilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grilling, Blackstone, at either one of those. Like
In the fall.
because
Burgers
again, the
hit.
weather's getting a little bit colder, but it's football, dude. It's always like,
Like
grilling
burgers,
season.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Some brats, some wings, maybe even.
Really?
Yeah,
Wings on the
throw 'em-
grill.
Yeah.
Going in.
Nice.
I like the grillers that Bardine's has. The chicken grillers. I love them. Don't do them in the summer. I do them like starting soon.
Yeah.
Then I get these elk dogs from Nebraska Bison. Yeah, they do
Elk
elk,
dog.
elk
Really?
dogs. Oh, fuck
You
yeah,
order
they're
those, just
spicy.
order them online?
Yeah, Nebraska Bison.
Yeah.
They're a great family.
You're ordering some?
Dude, they
You guys
look
go-
them
hey,
up. They're
you guys
fire
go
as
ahead with your
fuck.
list.
They're fire as fuck.
You're gonna make me look that up.
Yeah, they're really good. Nebraska Bison. They do a great job. Nice family. They seem like it. Because I get all of my red meat. Dude, the red meat I got from fucking Diamond B Ranch Josh. Holy fuck. The red meat's wild.
I gotta get some.
Yes, it's very, very good.
It's always sold out.
I was making some, and I was like, for once I touched it with my hands, I was like, this isn't normal red meat. this is different. It's really fucking good. So what'd you say?
Grilling.
Grilling.
Are you talking about the spicy elk sausage?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're fire.
I'm gonna go. This is like the initial thing that I like, and I get tired of it. But like the shorter days, like it gets like dark
time change.
earlier. I like that.
Man, you, what the fuck has happened to you?
You know, like where it's kind of dark at like 5 o'clock.
I cannot.
I hate
Prepping
that.
dinner.
I like the longer days.
I
Listen,
know.
listen. You have no idea the history Bob and I have about this time of year. Okay, the history that he and I share is like such like we get along, but then there's been some clashing moments.
There has specifically around the fall.
And
And now you're doing a 360 on us.
Yeah.
Yep.
no, he's doing a fucking 180, turned his back on me and stabbing me right now. Like
I thought you'd be proud, if anything.
I am deep down. I'm proud of just bitching.
Yeah.
So let me bitch.
Yeah.
Because like the colors, there's certain things that he does. Like this fucking color he has on right
He's
now.
so mad
Like-
about this.
That wasn't a Bob fit 5 years ago.
Motherfucker, if I would have brought this up, it'd have been a fucking no. Now it's all of a sudden a really good idea, and Nick made it look super cool in this. I'm like, okay. Seriously though.
You wouldn't have seen Bob in that 5 years ago.
7 years ago. Like I have like whenever we did this, like I don't seem like the fashionista, but there's certain colors that I just have always enjoyed. Like they're football colors. Like that's a Florida State Seminoles get up right there. Like that whole concept of those colors and how like the you said last night, you're like, dude, that's a throwback. The orange
Yeah.
Seth cut that he had. He's like, oh, that's a throwback. Knew it without even knowing it.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, this is a fucking Seth shirt. This is a Seth setup. That was the shirt that I got set up for what the fuck he has on right now. Like, it was the whole, like, oh, Seth's going to like this orange. I'm going to sneak in this fucking red hat. And then I'm like, oh, look at that fucking hat. Isn't that a convenient color, huh? And he knows because, yeah. Look at him.
I see it on your face when we review stuff, like on the TV.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, look at this.
You'll be like,
Oh, here's an orange fucking throwback shirt. I wonder what I'm going to get smacked in the face with now from Bob. Yep.
it's a give and take.
Oh, man.
It works.
It does.
It's
It's,
it somehow works.
That's funny. Did you pick? What did we?
Yeah, I'm
got
done.
Reese's. Yeah,
Yeah.
Reese Pumpkins, and then you. We're
I
next.
I went grilling. I did my
Oh,
first.
then it was yours, and
Yep.
then him, and then Nash.
Yep, Nash is up.
No, you're up. What did your?
Mine was the shorter days.
Yeah.
Oh, the
shorter
shorter days.
Yeah. So
And then-
now,
It's just him. I think
it's
left
just
because I
Nash.
did. Yeah.
Okay. What's your last one?
I mean, I said it earlier, but venison,
Oh, nice.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I feel like an asshole hunting, but I didn't even really put that in.
yeah,
I'm gonna kill shit regardless, I guess.
yeah, that went without mention.
Yeah, SJ.
Honorable.
I thought you were definitely going to bring up candles because I know like you that this time of year go
Yeah.
get a shit ton of candles.
Yeah.
That fall vibe that Bob was talking about, like windows are open, dude. The game's on.
that.
You're in a hoodie and sweats, and a candle is lit.
I absolutely love Saturday mornings. Splitting wood all day. Like I love working outside in the fall. Like
I think like my birthday being tied in there too. It's just like just a cool
When are you?
nostalgic time. November 9th.
yeah.
I'm
That
in,
is fun. Yeah, Kim and Hannah's birthday's close together. You and I's birthday's close
You're
together.
October
Shit, no,
or November also.
21st.
November, yeah.
Yeah.
September 17th
Oh man, you're September.
coming up too.
Yeah. Man, I love the fall. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
I know. I was looking back at pictures of stuff from last year around this time, and I'm like, yep. I was like, it's here.
Here we go.
69 degrees is the high today, which is
Oh,
oddly-
69.
yeah, sex. And then I was on the podcast, or we were on the video last
I was just
night.
about to say, dude.
Dude, they were making fun of me because what the fuck shows up on my feed. All right, so like I get all these sexual feed things, like these sexual memes and fucked up stuff between the Down syndrome, the political fucking things that are just all these different memes that are just fucking hilarious. Hannah and I every now and then will send like sexual ones back and forth to each other. They're like, comics or anything that's fun. They're funny as fuck. Well, this one was, have you ever thought about the fact of whenever, say you and your girl are doing 69, she's sucking your dick, and then you're eating her ass and realize that you're using her body as a straw to suck your own dick. I was like, this is fucked up. This is super fucked up. And they were like, dude, hey, man, like, your feed's a little
I'm
too
like, what's
far
on your
now.
Explore page? I'm like, I don't get
He's
that.
like, just give me boobs again.
Yeah, like, how do I get back to boobs?
I was like, you might just need to go back to the food pages and just spam down and like them for a bit,
Yeah, I need
clear it
to
up a
start
little
liking
bit.
more
Yeah.
pumpkin spice pages
Yeah.
more.
Please help.
Clear the feed out. It's funny how that works.
Bro, I was dying when I saw that. I was like, this is fucked. It's like the guy finding the dude's. He goes on his computer and he's like, "What were you on?" And Ted too. He's like, "What are you watching on here? This is too much."
I finally got mine fixed.
Did you?
Remember how we were talking about like how they were rotted for a minute there?
What's
You were getting a bunch of weird like sexual shit.
Oh yeah,
Like the teasing and shit.
Yeah.
It finally like kind of like dissipated, dude.
bro. I would love to know how you just refresh your Explore page, because like being involved in the fitness stuff, like dude, obviously in bodybuilding, like you're gonna get all the fitness
Exotics.
stuff. But then all of a sudden, like it takes this crazy turn of like fucking all the crazy Brazilian bodybuilder weird stuff that's going on. I'm like, I don't even like any of this stuff, and like the crazy huge tits and huge asses, and I'm like, this is.
It's like I just liked the Ramon Dino post.
That's what I mean. Because it was like I was like, where did this come from? I'm like, I don't search for this.
The
shit.
algorithm's like maybe he wants this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd like this. I'm like, whoa. A lot of the things that these people like this too.
BBL.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe it goes off of like, well, other people that interacted with this also interacted with this wild shit.
Yeah, it was much. It was a bit much. So I need to reset it all.
Log off.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, look, a bear.
Now we're getting back to it. Like a bear.
Let's see what is my Explore page right now.
No, that was I got a text from Buddy that has his trail cams. There's fucking on the one trail cam. There's literally 8 fucking deer, and then on the other there's a bear. Nice. Oh, that was from this morning. Nice. Is that the same fucking spot? Dude, that's the same spot. No. Yes. Yes, it is. That's crazy.
My feed is bikes, snacks, cars, and watches.
Oh, watches, huh? Nice.
I look at watches all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's a guilty pleasure that I don't pull the trigger on watches. I just have my people bust my balls all the time about this watch, and they're like, "Bro, you got to upgrade to an Apple Watch." And I'm like, "Listen, I can't do the heart rate thing because right now
Don't
you guys just watched me go on a fucking roller coaster ride of heart rates. So it's like I don't think we should do that."
Give me basic data. I need time and
Time, date, stopwatch. I'm gold.
yeah.
That's all I need on my watch.
Some steps. I like
Yeah,
to see
and
my
steps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
and my steps. Where am I at today? I didn't even.
I think
fucking-
the steps are bullshit sometimes.
Yeah.
They for sure are. My step isn't the same as anybody else's.
Like I'll do a big run and like I won't have as many steps as I have like on a day I didn't run. Like,
Yeah.
did you not calculate that 10
Yeah.
miles?
Did you miss that 10?
Yeah.
Cocksucker.
Fucking
It's about
asshole.
10 miles.
Back when I used to work in the warehouse at my job, I'd be like throwing a semi tires, taking like no steps, and I look, I'm like, I did not get 3,000 steps standing in this 53-foot trailer.
Right.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got a lot of old school bodybuilding stuff showing up again. That's cool. Nice. Man, I had a good time this morning. A lot of reminiscing about
Yeah,
old
it
school
was cool.
stuff. Yeah. Fall. There's Heather taking a stroll with Knox.
Mr. Knox. Oh, there he is.
SJ loves that dog.
He's a good dog.
Loves it. Should you do a lot of hunting?
Not a ton. I used to a bunch with my dad, and then before my buddy like went off to the army and stuff, we went on his property. But a lot of the good state land around near where I'm at got all taken up, and it's hard to find where the lines are anymore.
Yeah, no. It's,
So I went 2 years ago, didn't go last year, but
I think it's a similar up in Michigan as it is here. Like it's private. Like there's not a whole lot of public land. to
that's
hunt
why
here.
I don't much. If I had my own land, I would hunt every year, bow and rifle, easy. But
Here, if you don't have a buddy that has private land,
and it's such a line because you could go 10 steps and not everybody marks it either. So you can go 10 steps be on private, and they get pissed when there's 100 acres of public, then 100 acres of private next to it, and you just don't know.
yeah, that's the OnX. That's what I've been
Yeah.
looking at around because it's like there's fucking you can't if you don't have private land around here.
And people there get like, if it's even a public land spot they've been using for years, and they find you in that public land spot, they get pissed.
Yeah, they think it's theirs,
Yeah,
even though it's not
completely.
theirs. Yeah.
Like
I
it'll
fucking-
be rifle season, and they'll have a tree stand that you can only see like 20 to 30 yards from bow hunting, and they'll be like, "That's my stand." It'll be like, "Your point."
Calm down. It's okay. It's public land.
Yeah, it's literally state land. As long as you have you can walk out here whenever you want, and if you have a tag, you can come hunt here.
Yeah, I don't hunt. I mean, around here unless it's private. That's pretty much
That's
the only
why I
way.
don't much. Yeah.
Yeah, and even I think the best story is Joel's buddy. His family has that property, that 400 acres.
Yeah.
And it's like Joel's like, I don't even get to deer hunt this property. It's like I am best friends with this fucking guy, and the family's like, no go. Like nobody else goes.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I'm lucky to go out to my one buddy's property because his dad gets like sponsored by a food plot company, and so
Nice.
it was 80 acres. They used to have cattle and stuff like that, and it was just too much money. It was just a loss at that point. They got now at the back that just used to be open fields is all food plots. They've got a pond that's been there for 15 years.
Sick.
So you'll just see. Like one day I was over there last year when he was home around holiday time, and his dad's just showing me like within 2 hours there was 2 separate 8 points and a 10-point all on one trail cam. Mm-hmm. He's like, you can go out there, don't take that fucking 10-point.
Nope. No, dude. Those are especially if there's enough acreage to keep them there. To keep them there, unless so that like keep them
they're
coming
on,
back, keep them
the-
moving.
His parents and his grandparents like the same property, and then their cousins bought up to the backside. So yeah, it's
Land. I want some. I want a lot.
yeah.
Want a lot. Just mine. America.
I'd love that, but that's a lot of money that I don't have.
Fuck, property's getting so expensive. I know my friend that he does some content for for archery companies, and he's a dude that helps set my bow up. And then his good friend is a guy that works at Hoyt. He can't remember what Evan does there, but I think he leads all of their marketing and then does some of their operational stuff. But they do hunts together every year. But Zach lives here in Pennsylvania, lives up in Butler, but then his family's from Indiana, and they have like over 400 acres. And oh yeah, he was back there for a week. We were just talking because I was like, hey, let's get together and shoot, because it's an hour drive from here to Butler, and then he doesn't have anybody here. I'm like, dude, you come in, like, let's work out and shoot bow together, do something. And but he was showing me some of the pictures of the deer out in Indiana. Indiana is one of the fucking states with massive whitetail, and some of the young buck out there are fucking beautiful. They're beautiful. And but yeah, he was doing food plots back home with his brothers and stuff. It's super cool. Michigan, Steve Ranella's from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fred Bear.
Oh yeah. Who else? Michigan's an actually big state for like Michigan. I equate Michigan to super similar to Western PA.
It is,
the hunting, fishing community.
Completely.
Very similar in like what they hunt, like small game, fish. Like we have Lake Erie, things like that. Like Michigan's super similar in that.
Michigan's so wild though, because I mean, you get from the average person thinking of Michigan with just like Detroit, and then you go farther north and it's the whitetail, the small game, all that. You get up to the UP, there's sturgeon and elk.
Oh really? There's elk up in
there's
the UP.
and 7-foot sturgeon. Like
no shit.
Yeah.
Why are you shit talking it then? It's nice up there.
No, I'm shit talking my small town.
I'm kidding. No.
The state's beautiful.
No.
My town sucks.
No.
Dude, my town sucked.
No.
I wish I was where you were at. Fucking way more north.
Oh man.
No,
way.
I go out of the town. It's okay. Just the shit in the town's terrible.
Yeah, towns. It's because it's a town or the city or whatever. But no, I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I mean Michigan. That Heather has always said, "Don't you guys have a big cherry festival?" There's some shit up
Traverse
there?
City. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cherries are big.
Yeah, it's like
cherries are big too.
It's like 45, 50 minutes north of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's where Heather's from.
Mm-hmm.
Think up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know how long it's been since I had a cherry pie? Like, I don't eat cherry pie.
No, I don't either.
Wasn't it big for a minute?
Yeah, I
Cherry
think
pie
so.
seemed to be like a big deal when we were
It's
kids.
a song.
The
I love,
song, yeah.
Warrants.
Well, that's
Yeah.
important.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it is.
Let's do cocaine and talk about cherry pie. What? No, it's not what you think it is.
I do love cherries.
Yeah, SJ's big.
Yeah, I
SJ
love 'em.
fucking loves cherries.
I'll sit in the kitchen and just fucking smash one after the other.
I bought a bag of cherries at Walmart.
$400.
It was $9.68.
Fuck.
I did the self checkout because it was just crazy. So I
You
just
gotta weigh it, right?
I weighed it. And I'm like, oh, let's see how much. I bought a bag of cherries, $9.
It's like grapes, dude.
I was
Grapes are
just
so
like,
much money
oh,
too.
what
I
the
know.
fuck is going on? These are cherries. Cherries. Fuck you. They're supposed to be healthy. But I can't wait to. I do want to go to a fall festival, like an apple festival.
Yo, always some apple butter.
Okay, I don't do the butters like the apple butter, pumpkin butter. I don't know where they go. Like
Yeah,
if
we
I
can put them on.
I'm not putting them on my fucking bread. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the apple butter on like a apple cinnamon rice cake would be good. Maybe. I don't know. I've never had it, so I couldn't guess.
No, it'd have to be on like toast
Yeah.
or something. But then again, I'm not putting that on
not
the
buying it.
toast. Putting peanut butter on my toast.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm doing
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly, or just jelly,
Yeah.
jelly butter, peanut butter.
Yeah. No seed oils.
That's where they got
Eat
it.
it out of it.
Peanut
Yeah.
butter.
Peanut butter. Man. Oh, well, gentlemen, I had a blast today. This
Yeah, it was
a
fun.
Good time. Good time. Nash is in for the day. We're doing lunches. I'm hungry as fuck. I didn't even realize the time. We've been here for a minute. Gonna have some chicken and rice, and then I don't know, just hang out, do some more content, enjoy the show. You having a fun time?
Oh yeah.
Getting to know everybody. You did the tour yesterday, so other than that, I think this was a wonderful day. Everyone, please make sure that you keep being good motherfuckers. Get ready for the fall. We have a ton of cool shit, and the new 5 for $100 deal coming soon to All American Roughneck. I believe it's August
27th?
29th.
29th.
I'm
29th.
Burgundy.
Yeah.
August 29th.
29th.
5 for 100. Mix and match T-shirts, tank tops, Seth cuts, drop shoulders, and hats, motherfuckers. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Nash, thank you for coming in.